People deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning in. Good afternoon to everybody listening. I hope you're doing well and safe. And like I just said, thank you for tuning in and welcome to the Aston Villa versus Arsenal Watchalong. Well, where I will be providing, well, better yet, just talking the game with you guys throughout the 90 minutes. Hopefully, it's a win for Arsenal. Like I just said, people, hopefully, it's a win for Arsenal. Please make sure you're smashing the like button. And yeah, man, we're at that part of the season now, I think already. We're at the business end of the season. We need to get results. It's as simple as that. If we want to qualify for Europe, whether that's Europa League or obviously the Champions League, what we're all hoping we return to. And it's make or break now. On the face of it, obviously, last couple of games we haven't won, but it's all right. We're still coming off the back of finally losing a game in 8 games in the league. But on the face of it, that great work that we've started off with, people, can quickly become undone very quickly because, again, like I said, we haven't done too bad, but the table's mixing around. Suddenly, if you draw against United, not criticizing it, but if you draw against Manchester United, you obviously lose against Wolves for whatever reason, you don't get a result today. Suddenly, the landscape changes very quickly, people, and we need to take points. It's a gift and a curse that nobody currently this season is taking advantage and cementing a top 4 place, and we're dropping points. We need to stop that. We need to get back into winning ways. Much like Wolves, when Wolves came into the game against Arsenal, when we went to them, they were coming into it off a defeat, people. And I know Aston Villa, they lost their last game against an informed West Ham side, as you lot know. I'm not looking at the Aston Villa that lost their last 90 minutes. I'm looking at what they've been this season. Kind of dropped off a bit after kind of flying even higher earlier on in the season, but they've been consistent. When you think of Aston Villa, you think consistency, work ethic, technical quality, and self-belief. They've got this is and it tells you what coaching and belief can do for you. With all due respect to them Aston Villa players, the bulk of them players were fighting relegation last year. Now look what we're doing. Remember what happened to us when we played them at the Emirates? They smacked us up and played us off the park and beat us 3-0. It's as simple as that. It was a bad day at the office. So we need to learn our lessons and move forward in that regard. It's as simple as that. We're coming against a good team with a number of good individuals. Ollie Watkins has been scoring goals this season, found a bit of a barren run and seems to be finding his feet again. Do I need to really tell you lot listening who Jack Grealish is? Scott McGinn, one of my favourite players within their team. Obviously, Ross Barkley is obviously got a look in and found his feet at Aston Villa, and they've got a bunch of other players. Like, again, we'll get into the lineup soon, people, but looking on the right-hand side already, you got Matty Cash, who likes to get forward. You've got Bertrand Traore, whose decision-making is hit and miss, but he can present issues, people. So there's a lot that we're going to have to face today. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Big up to you, look. There's 35 likes so far. We're off to a good start, people. We really are. So, yeah, we know what we need to do today. Hopefully we win. Obviously, it's an away game. Ironically, this season, it's been a mad season. We've probably been doing better in away games than we have done at home, people. We've done all right away from home, with the exception of the last result we've played in the Premier League. We've got people like Pepe who have played, their last couple of games on the road. They've done quite well. So we know what we need to expect. This team beat us 3-0. They lost their last game. They've got some quality players. They've got Martinez in goal who, he's playing against his old team. You always want to play better. And, he dropped a bit of a clanger, to put it nicely, really and truly, in his last game. Definitely, maybe the first goal West Ham scored, it can be a talking point. I'm pretty sure Lingard's second, he should have done better. So I'm sure he's going to want to react. Big up the 31 of you locked in here so far, people. As you can see, I'm having a mare with my green screen. I keep moving the screen for you lot. I'm trying to get it perfect, but I'm going to leave it like that. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Twitch gang, I never forget about you. Deluded the GOAT. A big praise, my guy. Big praise. And I appreciate you. 25 minutes before kickoff, and my thoughts as an Arsenal fan going into this game, generally, people, like I said, I speak for nobody else, but looking at Aston Villa, they've lost their last game, so they're going to have to hump with that, so you're going to have to worry about that. They've got a bunch of quality players. They beat us 3-0. So without talking about how they've been this season, if I was an Arsenal player, I'd be looking at the last game we played against them. Gabriel skipping a bit head, but Gabriel, for instance, last game he played didn't have the best days against Aston Villa. Hector Bellerin the same. So if putting myself in them and their shoes, I'm thinking, no, we're writing positive headlines today, sort of thing. So individually, we've got to stand up to be counted. You know, I always say it, but the wide areas look crucial. You know, you've got Grealish who's going to peel out there. Target's going to get forward if need be. Cash more so than Target as well. Bertrand Traore can get forward. It's going to be a big game. So as much as I want Pepe and that to go forward, assuming he's starting, don't want to ruin it. You know, it's going to be a big day. Midfield again. You think of Aston Villa, you think of that midfield. It's going to be a big day. They've got a lot of energy. We know what Martinez is on. We're going to have to stand up to be counted, and we're going into a tough run of games now. Again, you know, we've been doing all right, but suddenly if you keep dropping points, which we have been doing, this stuff all adds up, people. So hopefully we do this thing, man. Naturally, I'm always scared of away games as an Arsenal fan. It's PTSD, but generally this season we've been doing all right. It's an early kickoff, and I'm sure a lot of you lot have PTSD from when Arsenal used to start these early kickoffs in a mad fashion. I want to see us start fast as well, regardless. You know, the last 2 games, we've started quickly. We might not have got the results, but we've started quickly. We need to start quickly against Aston Villa. Again, if we don't, they will smoke us. It's as simple as that. Big up to everybody in the comments. Twitch gang, I love you as well. Please make sure you're hitting that like button, people. I don't know what my Twitch is actually doing there. I need to actually sign into the analytical services so I could ensure that I keep providing the best service to you guys. So we're actually there now. Twitch gang, I'm locked in. Had a bad day in terms of tech, man. I thought, I registered the stream early, and then I see it's changed it. It's all saying it was scheduled for yesterday. I don't know what kind of madness it was doing, but we keep going, people. What are you lot in the comments saying before we get into the lineup? Are you lot feeling confident about this game? What are you lot on, man? I'm never confident per se, but I'm confident in our abilities. If we have really prepared ourselves, then you always have a chance in football, people. Christian has said, I can't lie, don't like when we play early games. And again, you've probably still got memories of when we've got negative results. All I can say to you is hopefully Arsenal give you something to cheer about come 90 minutes, people. What do you think about Ryan? Again, spoiler alert, Matt Ryan is starting. With all due respect to Runnison, and shout out to him for coming off the bench in his last game because he did all right. But, you know, it's as simple as that, really. You know, if I'm completely honest with you, you know, Matt Ryan's hardly a messiah, hardly a world-class keeper or quality keeper per se, but there's a massive gulf in class. What I like about Matt Ryan and Runnison, the key thing for me is confidence. Again, I haven't seen Matt Ryan play in an Arsenal shirt until today, again, when we play, but he's played in the Prem. He seems assured of himself and his capabilities. I think Runnison is a mixture of just not being good enough, with all due respect, and he looks unsure and there's no confidence. So that in any position is the worst thing to have on a football field, really, much less in goal. And obviously, when you're playing a team like Aston Villa, where they're confident, they fly forward, they're going to want to have a go at the defense, you know. And when you've got a quality, you know, say we start slow and they're coming on top of us and they're having shots, when you got a quality keeper making saves and digging you out of positions, pause, in a footballing sense, it gets you out, you know, that gives you a bit of confidence. When I played Sunday League and our keeper George, you know, we'll be getting peppered by the other team, but I'm seeing him make saves, relieving pressure. It gashes you. Equally, on the nervous hand of that, you know, when your backs are against the wall anyways and your keeper's looking shaky, that confidence or lack of confidence spreads to the other players, and defense is going to be crucial. At least with Matt Ryan, he's a bit experienced, he's been around the blocks, he's Premier League proven, he knows the task of being a goalie. And more so than everything, I see Matt Ryan as being a bit more vocal, communicating a bit better with the defense. And obviously, if you're playing Aston Villa, that's something you've got to be wary of. So good question, my guy. Don't know, man. Like Omar said, you know the drill, people. Get them likes up. Please get the likes up, people. 82 of you locked in so far. More than I expected, people. But please get the likes in nonetheless, please. Every like button makes the difference, people. Big up yourself, Ollie. I hope you're doing well and safe. Omar said, have you had your coffee, DG? I've had my espresso shot. I've got my green tea here. And I've got, I can't remember what this is actually called, but and I shouldn't be advertising it, but cola and strawberry, what do they call it again? Strawberry syrup thing. So yeah, it's that. I think it's called a Roy Rogers, or that's what it was when I was at a hotel as a kid. So that's what I've always called it. So yeah, that's that. And to be fair, it's quite nice. I might have to get another one of those before half time, you know, really before the game kicks off. As you lot know, it's 9th versus 10th, people. Simple as that. I'm not gonna bore you lot. You lot watch Premier League football. You lot understand what we need to do. You lot understand we need victory today, people. It's as simple as that. If you want to get top four and all of those sort of things, you've got to win today. It's as simple as that. Big up yourself, Jack. You said, and as he says every week in the building, let's get this W. You know, let's be in confident spirits. Again, they've got ballers, but this is what we've got to go into. If you want to accomplish anything in this Premier League, you've got to go into big games and get a result. And with all due respect to Aston Villa, you know, it's quite a fall from grace that we're even talking about this as a big game. With all due respect to Aston Villa, because they're a good club in themselves, but really, you know, we should even be going back to the days that when it was one of the best FA Cup finals I've been to, because we knew we was gonna win it. We knew we was gonna smack them up, and it just felt like a carnival atmosphere. You know, Oxen and Giroud coming off the bench. I think Theo even got on the score sheet that day. You know, it was a madness. That's what we need to get back to. But shout out to Aston Villa. You know, and obviously look at a couple of those players. They're trying to get into the England squad. These are the games more than anything that Gareth Southgate is watching. So, you know, I'm sure they want to write the headlines, you know, Mings, Grealish. I'm sure Target harbors hope, assuming he's actually English and he might be Irish or something. I could be wrong. Forgive me if I am. So there's a bunch of things to be wary of, man. Big up the Twitch gang. Big up from Texas, DG. Got to watch at 6:30 a.m. Expect some good results today. I always say to you, lot, expect an Arsenal two words in a sentence. You should always be wary of putting together. But I expect a performance. I'm not going to say result, but I expect a performance. I expect a reaction. You know, obviously against Wolves, when we last took a trip to the Midlands, the talking points, whatever, was, pardon me, the red card, and if we was down to 11, if we was with 11 men, you know, kill the game early. If you start well and there's opportunities, kill the game early. You lot know, especially you strikers, you know how good Martinez is. Dare I say, you know his weaknesses maybe more so than his current manager, purely because he's been at Arsenal for a while. Test him, you know, test him. You know, Lingard ain't played for United in how long. He went to West Ham. He tested Martinez, and on that night he looked a bit shaky, you know. And again, Leno is missing. So if these games, for other reasons, if they turn around and win, and Martinez looks well, and you know Ryan has a shaky game, and Leno's obviously missing due to his nonsense, you know the headlines that are going to be written. You know, and again, on the Arsenal field, there's plenty of players. Matt Ryan and Pepe. Pepe, it's in your best interest to keep playing. Matt Ryan, you're not going to get too many opportunities ahead of Leno. Here it is. You know, Aubameyang's not even in the starting lineup, people. So if we apply that logic, if Matt Ryan holds it down for today, there might be something in it for him. Obviously, I'm reaching a bit. It's a bit different with the goalies, them. Like Dorchester is saying, hopefully it's a Pepe masterclass. Adam is saying, big up DG, quietly confident as long as we keep 11 men on the pitch. Crucial. Facts. You know, we know, I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to bore you lot. You lot know the problems that Aston Villa can hold. You lot watch Premier League football. You know what they're on tactically. You know what their manager's giving them. You know they're a problem. You know, it's as simple as that. You know they've got good players. We don't need to do this guy. You lot know me. I love the tactical board and all those things, but we don't need to do it. Right now, ahead of me, Rio Ferdinand's doing that. It's 4 a.m. over there in Vancouver, in Canada. Big up the Canadian Gooners. Big up all of you locked in, wherever you are, whoever you are. Divine has said, well, man, I love your work. I believe we're gonna get it right. I hope you're right, my guy. You know, if we put in a performance, we can see what we're doing, man. We can see what we're on. Big up yourself, my guy, as well. Prediction deluded. Let's talk about the lineup before we get into the prediction. Keep the comments coming. Keep the likes flying. Twitch gang, I love you guys as well. Deluded Gooner 187 on Twitch. I know a lot of you seem to get done dirty with Twitter. No, man said Twitter with YouTube notifications. So head over to Twitch. You lot always tell me they do it right. River Wild has said, let's bring the same energy as the first half to Wolves. Kill the game. Like Henri says, you have to kill them. Simple as that. You know, Big Cell, another username I always look for. Big up yourself. He said, Pepe triple nutmeg incoming. Hopefully, man. Hopefully it's one of those days where we're, you know, where it was in the prior to the last two games where we're saying, no, Pepe man of the match. No, it's Saka. It's this guy. It's that guy. This is what we need to have. Big up all the American ones as well, man, because again, I'm seeing people all over different states in America commenting these sort of times, in Canada as well. So it's not kind to you lot. And as I said, you know, what summer was it that Arsenal went over to you lot sides? No, in fact, it wasn't them. It was Australia, and I had to wake up at stupid o'clock over here just to comment on the games and stuff. And I saw how hard that was. So big up you lot for your commitment. But we're 15 minutes in, people. I'm gonna get to you lot's comments in a sec, but let's talk about, you know, the starting lineup and the players and all of those things. We're 15 minutes before kickoff, and you know me rambling on, we'll miss this stuff out. But quickly, for those of you locked in, quickly before we talk about the lineup per se, I think it's best if you lot see people who are obviously missing out. Leno and David Luiz will be serving 1-match suspensions for their red cards in the previous game against Wolves. Pablo Mari has returned to full training and is available for selection, but similar to Gabriel prior to him, and to a degree Aubameyang right now, maybe a mixture of us playing well and you losing that match fluidity when he was in form. I'm not too sure if he's going to get straight back into the lineup, because remember when Gabriel stepped in against Southampton, we were all poor that day, but he looked a bit shaky. Again, another spoiler alert, apologies, Gabriel is starting, but we'll get onto that in a bit. So it's nice to see we'll have Pablo Mari back for the squad, but in relation to today, he's not involved. Sadly, Kieran Tierney is not involved. I don't know whether it's an injury is not positive, but what I mean by this, people, is that obviously the only thing you can say about Tierney is the durability. We know he's as hard as they come, but at the end of the day, he gets injured quite frequently at Arsenal, and we have to mitigate for that. So again, if it's you're always wary if it's the same injury. So when I heard it's a new injury, at one hand I was like, okay, cool. But on the other hand, obviously, if it's a new injury, that's worse than the current one. Now, I don't know what's going on and things like that, but like it says here, Kieran is continuing to be assessed for discomfort in his right lower leg and is unavailable for Saturday's match, obviously today. So our Kieran Tierney will not be involved. Matt Ryan he's been part of full training. So we know even Matt Ryan's had a bit of injuries and things like that, and he's only been training for the past 2 days in that regards. And as much as I want Matt Ryan to play ahead of Runnison, I can't be a hypocrite. I have to consider that if it goes wrong, what could be said about Matt Ryan. Potentially, maybe he wasn't fit enough to do this thing where you can look at Runnison. But I think most people would agree you'd rather take a chance on Matt Ryan's fitness than start Runnison. They will always back Runnison. He came off the bench and done his thing. And I don't want to speak about guys who are playing no part, but you get the point in that regards, people. This is going to drop, so let me pour it. Apologies, people. So yeah, it is what it is, firmly in that regards. Let me stop clinging and banging stuff. So yeah, that's the players who are missing in relation to our actual our lineup, people. As you lot can see, I love looking at it via Twitter because I like Arsenal's infographics and all those things. As you can see, this is our lineup, people. It's important to remember the third choice goalkeeper right now is Arthur Okonkwo, who you actually saw him in the warm-up if you look at the pre-game stuff. So if something, in a happy way, he's not involved, because if something was to happen to Runnison or Matt Ryan, then he'd be in the matchday squad in some capacity. But as you can see here, lifelong Arsenal fans got his first opportunity to play for Arsenal. Matt Ryan's in goal. Hector Bellerin, probably our captain, definitely right now in the absence temporarily of Aubameyang if he plays a part in the game. But you've got Matt Ryan, Hector Bellerin, Holding and Gabriel, Cedric at left back, Xhaka and Partey in the midfield as a pivot. In front of them, you have Smith Rowe. You've got Bukayo Saka, I assume, on the right-hand side. Pepe, who's been in form, on the left-hand side. You've got Lacazette through the middle. We've had a blip in our last 2 games, but generally, it's another game where I don't have any complaints about the lineup within the context. The only thing I probably would have tried to do, maybe, is obviously if Tierney's fit, Cedric moves to the right-hand side, Bellerin would come out. Maybe I'll push Saka at left back, even though that's, like I said, that's reaching at this moment in time, but I can't complain. Obviously, Odegaard, there was a lot of talk, and I was even undecided. Odegaard, was it Odegaard, Smith Rowe, Odegaard, and again, I think Smith Rowe's won that battle right now, similar to Saka. And other players, especially those front options, you can't really take any of them out of the team, because away from maybe goals and assists, they're all influencing. And I think because Smith Rowe ultimately is a player we love, he can play in the tight spaces. Obviously, he's playing today against a player he's normally linked compared to in Jack Grealish. Long way to go before that. People forget about the distance he covers, and I think Smith Rowe mashes a lot of work defensively. I've seen a big improvement since he's gone to Huddersfield and come back and got his opportunity at Arsenal, and we're going to need that. Obviously, the metrics with Odegaard are kind in that he likes to press and that, but maybe it's not the right time to throw him in. Obviously, if he has a good game, or depending on if he has a good or shaky game, anything else could be said, people. Obviously, again, Pepe, and I don't know if we'll have enough time, but we will definitely cover it at some point. I've got an article here where pre-game Arteta is speaking about Pepe and things like that for positive reasons. Now we're speaking about Pepe. So yeah, Looking at the lineup, people, at reading it out to you as I've just said, my initial thoughts with no Tierney, no party. You know, you're always going to be upset when Tierney's not involved. Gabriel, I still think he's our best centre half. He's got a chance to remind people exactly of that. Generally, I like the lineup from Arteta. It's in a healthy way, it's more predictable, and he's found something that works, sort of thing. So yeah, Matt Ryan, obviously no complaints. He starts ahead of Runnison for me. Bellerin has to play. There's nothing else we can really do in that regards. I would have went with Holding in the absence of Gabriel. Marie's fit enough to make the bench. Obviously, he hasn't had long enough. David Luiz isn't a thing. Cedric, he's been doing well at left back. Continue where you left off, my guy, and just keep playing well. Xhaka and Partey, I think both of you were quite good against Wolves. You know, I think you both kind of switched off for the goal we conceded. The penalty. In that regards. But they had a good game. Continue that. Smith Rowe, continue what you're doing. Obviously, Odegaard, apologies, is breathing down your neck in a footballing sense. Saka and Pepe, can you continue this form? Keep talking about you for the right reasons. It's another away game, and he's been quite prolific in our last couple of away games. Hasn't he scored in his last 3 games or so? And he'll never justify his price tag, in my opinion, but the better he plays, it's not spoken about. And it's nice to see a confident Pepe. And you never, when you're confident, you never not want to play football. So I think Pepe nothing needs to be said to Pepe. He's going to go out there and do the business. Saka, go out there and do the business, try and not hit the post this time, but Saka knows the thing. Lacazette gets the nod as well. I can't complain with Lacazette, especially when he comes to linking up with the young players and even Pepe of late. So no complaints. Gabriel would have come in for me. Again, at a push, you could talk about Odegaard starting ahead of Smith Rowe. I was, like I said in my preview, and that I was undecided. Pepe deserves his place. Aubameyang, in a healthy way, it's a good conversation now. We wanted to get to this point, people, where there's good conversations to have. If you're not doing the job, regardless of who you are, you drop to the bench and you wait till you get a chance and then go and prove people wrong. So we've got a strong bench. You've got Aubameyang and Martinelli. Martinelli's been unfortunate in that the other players have just simply been in good form, greater form. We all remember what a good player Martinelli is, and he was in form when the whole team was playing bad, sort of thing. So to have Martinelli, listen, obviously, we've got a strong attacking couple of options. It's a shame that only 3 subs can happen because you've got Ceballos back, ain't really played too often. Odegaard's also on the bench again. Martinelli and Aubameyang speak for themselves, people. If it goes tits up, you've got El Nene to kind of see out the game. Happy Marie's an option. Obviously, Chambers gives you a bit of flexibility at centre half as well as right back if need be. Runnison picks himself in goal, and Willian is Willian. So no complaints about the lineup, people, at all. What's you lot's opinions on the lineup? It is what it is. Obviously, enforced change. We say enforced because maybe if David Luiz doesn't get the red card, maybe he even starts today, people, because I think we win the game against Wolves. But ifs, buts, and that ain't anything. In a nice way, hopefully we don't have to rely on the prolificness of Martinelli and Aubameyang. Obviously, you can't see Eddie Nketiah's name. It feels weird looking at the subs bench and he's not there. So again, pressure for places. Obviously, Reece Nelson, that's more for my review for the under-23s, but I'm sure you all watched the game. Reece Nelson looking like Neymar out there against Chelsea. It would be nice if he'd be in the team. Hopefully, he keeps working hard and eventually gets there. So we've got a strong bench. No complaints about the lineup. Like I said, the only one you could sit here and talk about is probably Odegaard ahead of Smith Rowe. I'm sure many people were looking at Gabriel to shake off that ring rust, and Gabriel in particular. I'm Gabriel FC, but Gabriel Holding, Bellerin, if you remember that game against Aston Villa, you all had tough games, put it right. Lacazette, can you get among the goals? It's been a good season. It's been a crazy season because remember when Lacazette didn't score away from home? He was an exclusive Emirates player. He's actually doing well. Him and Pepe. So I'm looking to you. Smith Rowe and Saka, Hayland FC or Hayland babies. I love the both of you. Set it from the start. Partey, Partey's one of them players. We don't need to speak about him. He knows what to do. He's been at Atletico Madrid with managers like Diego Simeone. He knows what to do. What are you lot saying? I see a super chat. What are we saying? 5 minutes before kickoff. The opinionated Gooner has said, gonna review the game myself, but just stop by. Shout out to you, opinionated Gooner, and love for that super chat, my guy. Good luck to your thing. So if we look at Aston Villa quickly as well, we've got to look at the rivals, people. We can't just talk and speak about Arsenal. You've got our former goalkeeper here, Martinez. Best of luck today. If you feel like letting in a couple of goals, I can't blame you. Shout out to Dean Smith as well. I don't think he gets the credit he deserves because obviously with all due respect to him, with all due respect, he doesn't appear someone that gives you the aura of Pep Guardiola, the charisma of Klopp. He just does his job. Where is their starting lineup? Thank you. So yeah, people, as you can see, they're starting lineup. They've got no clue of the formation. I assume it's a 4-2-3-1 or something of such, or a 4-3-3. Martinez in goal, Matty Cash at right back. He gets forward quite a lot and puts in a lot of crosses. So again, it's a long day. As much as I'm happy to see Saka and Pepe and what they're giving us offensively, what they do going backwards, and Pepe's turned a real corner in that regard. It's going to need more of the same. Konza and Mings, I think they're both two centre halves, but I do think they're quite error prone within their own aspects. So get at them. Target, he did quite well in the game against us, so you know what to expect. They've got Nkamba, apologies, but you've got him in the midfield as well. You've got McGinn, probably my favourite player after Grealish in this lineup, really. Traore's been around the block at Lyon, at Chelsea, and all these sort of clubs, and he's a good player. If his decision making was better, he'd be an even better player. He's decent. Barkley's found a temporary home at Aston Villa, and it looks like a good fit. Their captain Jack Grealish needs no introduction, and Ollie Watkins is an Arsenal fan, so you know what he's on. And again, we already know what happened when they beat us in the reverse fixture at the Emirates, so there's nothing more to be said. The boys are walking out, people. 4 minutes before kickoff. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. In relation to a prediction, as I said, people, I go for a 2-1 Arsenal, a scrappy one. It's going to be backs to the wall defending at times, heart in mouth. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 Arsenal. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Arsenal. Am I missing anything out? If you're one for stats and all of those things, Arsenal.com have done one. And I think I was reading this for my own leisure. But if there's enough time, almost spilt something. If there's enough time, I'll read it out for you guys. In fact, I did spill that temporarily on my phone. It's a good thing. It could have been worse. Put my hand right in that. Absolute error. Hopefully there's no decision making like that at Aston Villa's ground today. But as you can see, Nicolas Pepe has scored in each of his last 3 Premier League away games, having scored in just 2 of his first 18 on the roads, hit a bit of form. Aston Villa haven't completed a league double over us since the very first Premier League season. Their very first season under Ron Atkinson. So again, in 1992-93. So I'm born in 95. That's ahead of my time. Aston Villa have conceded on average 1.6 goals per Premier League home game this season, in contrast to their away form, which has seen them ship just 0.9 goals per game. So they're better defensively on the road. Maybe they're a bit more expansive at home. Who knows, people? They look pretty solid when we was against them at the Emirates. We haven't lost 3 league games in a row against Aston Villa since 1993. Obviously, since Mikel Arteta has taken charge of this football club, we've had more red cards than any other side. Again, we've won 83 of these clashes. We've lost 68, and there's been 45 draws. The referee, apologies, is Chris Cavagna. I got the kit wrong. In fact, I tried to iron it. It's the creases aren't coming out, so I weren't finna wear it, people. But these are the colours we're lining up in. So yeah, there's nothing more in regards to that. To run over the lineup again, because we're 2 minutes before kickoff. Matt Ryan, Bellerin, Holding, Gabriel, Cedric make up our back 5 people. In midfield, you've got Xhaka, Partey, and Smith Rowe. Our front 3, you have Bukayo Saka, Pepe, and Lacazette. Aston Villa's lineup, once again, you've got Martinez, Cash, Konza, Mings, Target, McGinn, Nkamba, Traore, Barkley, Grealish, and Watkins. So let's see what to expect. For me, the midfield, because we know what team they are. They love to play neat 1-2s. They love to bring people into the game. So it's going to be a tough game for us, people. So it's nice to see what you lot are saying. Like C is saying, I like this lineup. So do I. Big up yourself. Martinez needs them noodle arms like the last Villa game. Trust me, man. If he just feels like letting a goal in, we get it. We respect it. Where's my water, man? I'm getting quite tense now. I always get quite tense before a game, people. Getting quite nervous. But yeah, hopefully we do this thing now, people. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Big up yourself, AM, as well. Love to see you in the building. Black Hollow Man's not speaking for no reason. Like he said, hit the like button. Julian is saying, good to see the manager knows his first 11. Also good, he allows Pepe to keep his position. Facts. We've played this same lineup for the past 5 or 6 games, except for Gabriel Luiz. And to be fair, last couple of games, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't like change for the sake of change. Understand everybody needs a game and things, but at the end of the day, this is a results business. So when you find a formula that is working to a degree, keep it. That's why sometimes I can get the reluctance for Smith Rowe to come out ahead of Odegaard, and Aubameyang might not be getting back in the team. And previously, Gabriel, obviously, David Luiz, I personally feel he has opened up his own position because he's kind of fallen off. Again, I think all you got to do is look at his last 3 games. Sandwiched in between the Southampton game where he was shaky and the red card against Wolves, where he was doing okay up until that split decision, which changes the game, really. He had a great game against Manchester United, and he's been good this season. But again, I think now with that, Gabriel's now got a platform. If he played well in the FA Cup against Southampton, he might have kept his place, but now he's got an option. I think people forget Gabriel's our best centre-half, and he is a bit raw. He does need his hands held, and more experienced partner, and all of these sort of things, but he's a good defender. But we've kicked off now, people. Welcome to the Aston Villa versus Arsenal watch-along. 20 seconds into the game, Aston Villa versus Arsenal. Thomas Partey in possession. He's giving it to his right back, Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin's tried to play it down the wing. And, Lacazette, we need him for his physical outlet and things like that. He's going to be in for a big day today against Mings and Konza. They're two big, very man-mountain out there at centre-half. So he's going to be a day where we're going to need him to flex all his muscles, people. So over here on the right-hand side, Partey has won it back for us. It went to Bellerin before Holding decided to kick it long. Tyrone Mings has just won the last 2 sort of encounters with Lacazette, and eventually it's shepherded back to Arsenal's former goalkeeper, Martinez. Keep forgetting if he plays for Arsenal or Villa. He's confusing me. And we know his distribution is very good. So again, off the ball, we're going to need to be spot on. And they've had a good move there. McGinn's tried to find Watkins, and Gabriel's done very well there. Gabriel's been so very short there. And for fuck's sake. No, boys. You're joking, man. A minute into the game, man. Ollie Watkins, bro, we just spoke about this. We just spoke about their players to be careful of. Initially, Gabriel did well. Cedric, it is, in my opinion. I need to watch it again. Was it Cedric? Or was it Xhaka? Wake up, man. Wake up. John McGinn tries to play a pass. Gabriel cuts it out very well. Cedric absolutely switching off. And we spoke about this. It's a game for wide areas. It's absolutely poor. We spoke about needing to start strong, Is what it is, Like I said, statistically, they concede a lot of goals. There's still a lot of football to be played. We'll have to see what happens. And again, if you lose this game, boy, it's crazy. And listen, bro, that's what it happens, Hospital pass. I am 2 minutes and 18 seconds into the game. It is 1-0. It is 1-0. My first watch along with DG. Hopefully it's not your last. Big up yourself. We know what sort of problem they are, people. And we have to wake up now. Have to wake up. And again, I feel sorry for Matt Ryan, because that's any potential clean sheet you might have hoped they kept. You've lost it cheaply. We've got to wake up now. And now the game's probably going to be more open. That should surely be a corner. And it is, as Bukayo Saka is tackled by Target, people. Crazy. I'm not even going to eat mine. Like, bro, man's got a dumpling burger right here. Don't even feel like eating it now. No, I'm not going to cap it. It's quite nice, but still. Boy, we're just buzzing, man. I can't help that, man. I'm watching it on TV, man. And it comes down to intent, man. Once again, Liverpool have been shaky. Maybe it's a top 4 thing exclusively for them. They've got a big game on Sunday. And again, it's an early kickoff and we're moving shaky. Bukayo Saka, not the best of corners in honesty. Holding tries to keep it moving, tries to fight. Konza beats him to it. Cedric, reaction, brother. That's all that matters. Not going to be reactionary against you because you've been good in the last few games. But it's stuff like this. A minute into the game, another experienced player switching off. Hope no one tries to blame Gabriel for that. But now we've got to wake up, and it's 3 minutes and 45 seconds into the game, people. I don't really think that's Gabriel. I think, I just think that's a thing from Cedric. Gabriel's nicked it from going from a lovely pass from McGinn. Cedric, really? Cedric sold him short, like M said, with a hospital pass. But anyways, the man in question, Cedric, is here now. Plays Pepe, kind of sells Pepe short there, to be fair. And, Watkins can give chase, but Gabriel's there. And hopefully Gabriel will just put his foot through it and go long, which he does. Smith Rowe gets it under control. Give us a bit of outlet today. Gets it down under control. Gives it to Xhaka. Xhaka gives it to Cedric. Mistakes happen. It is what it is. Let's move forward with it. Thomas Partey. Lovely pass to Lacazette. Lacazette, better pass out to Pepe. Bellerin. Good pass to Lacazette. Lacazette chipped in front to the path of Smith Rowe. Can we have a bit of quality? Can we have a bit of quality, Smith Rowe? Smith Rowe finds Pepe, the man in form. Pepe, too casual, and it shepherds out. But what does this tell you? There's space. There's space. Absolute space, man. Absolute space. More than enough time to shape up, man. More than enough time to shape up. There's more than enough time to get back in this game. You know, I said that in a nice way. I didn't want to have to rely on Martinelli and Aubameyang to score goals for us, but there's them on the bench. You know, we've still got a good team. You know, there's still a lot of time. A lot of time. And we can, you know, there's a lot of space. Villa give you that. You just have to fashion chances and take them. Long ball from Aston Villa. Gabriel sweeps it up. He goes home to his keeper, making his debut, Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, good pass out to Cedric. Fair play. Decent, confident pass. Cedric, Smith Rowe gives it back to him. Cedric to Xhaka. Can we skip certain men out now? Xhaka behind Holding, but gets to Holding nonetheless. Come on, a bit of movement. You can see Smith Rowe in the hole, but yeah. Partey. That looked like a foul, and it is a foul. You know, Partey's he's left something on Partey. Eeh. Nasty little gash. Really, it looks worse than it is. It looked worse than it was. But nasty little knock for Partey. No intention behind that. Holding finds Saka. Apologies. Bellerin tries to get forward. Lacazette. That's our ball. Ref, come on. Thank you. Calm it down. Lacazette was going to take the throw in quickly. Let's be calm. Let's not panic. 6 minutes and 14 seconds into the game. Lacazette is still an Arsenal throw, but it was cut out by Aston Villa. And again, Aston Villa are going to have to hold this lead for a long time. Let's not panic. Let's get down to basics. Let's keep the ball for a bit. Ultimately, fashion chances. Smith Rowe, is a player you normally expect with the prestigious touches and those things, has a baggy touch, and it will now be a throw-in for Aston Villa. Aston Villa will go back home with this throw-in to Tyrone Mings, who will give it to his goalkeeper, Martinez. And, you know, Martinez probably love to keep a clean sheet against us. Target beats Saka in the air. Holding wins the next header. Partey brings it down. Played from Partey. Go on, but Partey give it. Bit of a risky pass to Xhaka, but Xhaka, you know, nonetheless, let's keep it moving. And it's here with Gabriel. Gabriel finds Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's got some space here, but he ain't got too much options in front of him. Don't run into a blind alley, Smith Rowe, and he doesn't. Where's his options? Where's the options? We've slowed it down too much there for me. They're just going to get bodies behind us, but it's a good ball in from Pepe. Go on, Saka. Bellerin gets it to Saka. Go on, Saka. Commit someone. Go on, Saka. Up against his good friend Grealish. I hope you're telling Grealish to sign for Arsenal. Bellerin puts the ball in. You know, Lacazette ain't going to win too much in the air today, really and truly, against Konza and against Mings. And speaking of that, I think it's a head injury for both Lacazette and Mings. Konza looks in, not Mings, apologies, Konza and Lacazette. It looks like, oh, yeah, they've both got eyes on the ball. Konza's won it convincingly, as I was just talking about. And, you know, it's one of those head collisions, and Lacazette's taking the brunt of that. That's a sore one for both of them, really and truly. Big up to everybody locked in. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, people. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. I'd love Grealish to come to Arsenal as well, but it's like winning the lottery, really. It's disappointing to be a minute into the game. Well, 2 minutes into the game, really, to be really and truly, and to concede. Another, what I describe every week as a cheap goal, people. You know, Aston Villa didn't have to work for that. We laid that on a plate. Laid it on a plate. And that's why, for me, where I'm not going to be reactionary, because I think Cedric was nailing down his spot. But it's like when you see Cedrics and the David Luizes and half of these players, when we're doing well, are we turning a corner? Are these players in form, or are they in just doing what normally happens at Arsenal, where they're in good and bad moments? I don't know. But yeah, we're going to have to react 1-0 to Aston Villa, you know. Based on it right now, they've done the double over us. And like I said at the start, you know, when you factor in dropping points to Crystal Palace, and then you factor in recent weeks, I'm not criticizing the draw against United, but drawing against United, losing to Wolves in whatever circumstances, and now losing today, you add up how many points that is. You know, the games are coming thick and fast. Points are coming thick and fast. We need to do better than that, really. But we're approaching the 10-minute mark, people. 9 minutes and 13 seconds into the game. Lacazette and Konza are fine. They're both running onto the field. Nice to see there's no long-lasting damage. They're both good to go. Cedric's lost out to Bertrand Traore. And it looks like Pepe's caught one on the head this time. or is it his face? I actually didn't. Yeah, I can't recognize where that happened, but he went down instantly. The replay shows both men going for the ball. Oh, it's actually the ball's actually just licked Pepe in his face. That's not nice, my guy. To be fair, I'm looking for a right back in the summer because whether Maitland now is, we could talk about it later, but he's come out. Big Sam has come out and spoken about playing him in midfield and all those things. But between Maitland, Cedric, who's just lost the ball, between Maitland, Cedric, and Bellerin, they've all gone through good and bad moments at this club. No one's really nailed down that right wing, that right back spot, and I want it to be nailed down. I don't want to keep talking about if they turned a corner, have they not, and all these sort of things. 10 minutes and 25 seconds in, Aston Villa 1, Arsenal 0, staring down the barrel of another trip to the Midlands and another defeat. Another team which in recent weeks, obviously following on from the Wolves game, would have completed back-to-back victories against us in the league, the double in the league. So is what it is. What happened for the goal? Gabriel cut out an initial pass. Then Cedric's played an underhit pass. Cedric's got the ball. He's played an underhit pass, a hospital pass. Tried to back to Gabriel. The whole team collectively, we've switched off, and eventually Ollie Watkins has pulled it in the back of the net. People are getting caught to the ball. Maybe Gabriel can make more of a meal of it, but fundamentally, I think it starts and stops with Cedric, and it's these sort of things we need to cut out. And between Leno, David Luiz, and Cedric, regardless what we talk about, in last two games, it's experienced players having talking points in negative circumstances. Cedric will take the free kick, and he's played it short to Xhaka. Xhaka's played it to Bellerin. Bellerin's tried to put the ball into the box. He's tried to find Gabriel. Gabriel's kept it alive. Konza once again has cleared it for his team. Gabriel is now in possession. Oh, fuck's sake, Cedric, man. What was that? That was a waste, man. That was all a waste, really and truly. And we're not, you're right, Selk, man. We're not keeping the ball well enough. We're panicking, in my opinion. Ultimately, just not starting the game well. Like, just calm down, play some football. Throw in here with Matty Cash, people. It's not good enough, man. Long ball from Matty Cash. Gabriel wins it in the air. Partey also gets onto that, and now we can recycle it. Gabriel's giving it to his centre-half partner in holding. Come on, boys. There's no movement, and I can't lie. So, Aston Villa and all of their players, like looking at their centre mids, they're very compact or out of the ball, people. Look, 12 minutes in, we've had 74% of the possession, but what have we done with it? Holding's tried to find Saka. It's been cut out by Matt Target, who has found John McGinn, who's found Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins has tried to play it forward, and that's a cheap foul from Gabriel. And that's one thing I like about him, but he's got to learn balance. He's an aggressive centre-half. He always wants to step out. It's a needless foul conceded there, where Watkins is really giving the ball away. It's 4 a.m. out there. Crazy, man. Big up the commitment levels from all the American Gooners. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. If I haven't already said it, please make sure you're checking out the pinned tweet. We'll be reacting after this game in another stream after. Grealish, first time I've said his name in possession on this left-hand side. No foul, boys. Almost does Saka there. Saka manages to get something on it, and it's a corner for Aston Villa, earned by their captain. What a majestic runner Grealish is. You can't get the ball off him. The ball is firmly glued to his feet, and especially in the box when he's running at you, you hate to see it, man. Oh, Mark, you're right, man. Big up DG. How many goals have we conceded this season due to unforced errors? A joke thing. To say, to even what you said there, you're putting it nice, man. I start getting angry about these things now, man. It's a poor corner from Jack Grealish, really, by his own casual standards, and Saka will clear it. Not with any quality, though, because it's gone straight back to Aston Villa, but it will allow us to clear our lines. It's over here with Matty Cash, and he's gone back home to Martinez. 13 minutes into the game, people, 54 seconds. And it was almost a lovely goal kick from Martinez, as Saka's done well to get his head on that. It's still half an hour left of this first half, but they're going to need to wake up. Grealish has a run at Bellerin. Good tackle from Partey. No foul, ref. Thank you. And between Partey and Bellerin, they've doubled up against Grealish and got rid of it. Sometimes, that's what you need to do. He's a baller. One man needs it. Sometimes it's a two-man job. Gabriel's found a lovely pass out to Partey. Partey's found Lacazette. Lacazette, who's dropped very deep. And that's here with Bukayo Saka. He's got no one on the overlap. And Lacazette's the one who's clocked it and doing it. But you don't want Lacazette there. You want Bellerin there. Holding. I think Holding had more time than he realised there. I feel you, my guy, but with all due respect to Tierney, we shouldn't, and I agree, because we said this against Palace, but I think it speaks a lot that, to say your left back, and I agree because you can see it, but to say that your left back ain't here and you're off balance, you're not creating, I think that speaks volumes, because again, it's another individual we're relying on too much. Big up all the members, them as well. I appreciate you guys, man. It's unacceptable, man. And this is why I said people can talk the talk. You've got to do it, because we're choking right now. We can forgive it. It happens, but we need to see a reaction. And we've had high amounts of possession. We've done F4 with it. And the more you do that, the more you run the risk of conceding more. Admittedly, I think it's a game for pace. And it's always the one that isn't involved that's needed. But I'm starting to think you're going to probably need Lacazette here, people. Who knows? It might be a one for Odegaard to come off the bench and do something, and write a movie and live a fairy tale start to his Arsenal career. Look at them. Aston Villa got John Terry as a member of staff. Hate the guy, man. Don't know why BT is focusing on him, but it is what it is. And Bellerin's earned a foul here, people. Gonna need a reaction and gonna need it quickly. 16 minutes in. Exactly. And that tells you you've got a long way to go, man. If you're collapsing because your left back isn't here. And to be fair with you, I don't think it's any excuse. Your captain, Aubameyang, not there. No excuse. Tierney not there. No excuse. This happens in the season. 38 games. Naive to think you're going to have the bulk amount of your squad fully fit or whatever. Need to stand up to be counted. And we've had a lot of the ball. We've done F4 with it. Cedric in possession, people. Cedric to Pepe. Too easy from there. Pepe has lost it, and Pepe better bloody hell get back, or it's going to get long for us. Matty Cash on this right hand side. I think Xhaka did well just to delay it there. McGinn, that's a lovely pass to Bertrand Traore. Traore should do better, but it falls back to McGinn, who gives it to Matty Cash. Matty Cash has got too much time there. He puts a lovely ball into the box. Arsenal have dealt with it for the time being. And Thomas Partey in possession. He's giving it to Xhaka. Xhaka's found Laka. Come on, boys. Hey, this could be a break, Lacazette, please. You know your thing. Laka, not you. The right person you want it to fall to and make the right decisions. Laka's just taking too long. And Tyrone Mings has called it out. It's very good play from the England international. Lacazette, he's able to do better. I thought from time he would have found Saka there. He finds Saka or Pepe. We're probably 1-1 back into this game, man. Time check. 17 minutes. Apologies. 42 seconds into the game, man. And yeah, man, to be fair, he doesn't, but I don't know what he was on there. And then BT are replaying it. But, Laka, you've got to get that. Good block from Tyrone Mings, or it's long for Villa there, but come on. Can we get one before half-time, or it's long? And personally, I'm not going to lie to you lot. You don't get points here. I think Europe's a myth. I think you can try Europa League. I think you can forget about Champions League. What is Europa League? Top 6. And that's even punching. You can forget about Europe if you lose. It's as simple as that. Matty Cash in possessions, found Traore. Traore switched it for Aston Villa quite well and is here with target. I don't want to say it because it could get long for us, but what a benefit is you haven't seen Jack Grealish too much in this game. It looked like he's fouled off the ball there, or he ran into Bellerin. And I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that too much because, players like Grealish, they might not be involved too tough and then go and score, but it is what it is. Massive chance, man. Saka's won the ball back here, but it's going to be an Aston Villa throw-in. 18 minutes, 55 seconds into the game, people. Again, now we just have to focus. Can you get a goal before half-time? Do you know what it is with Lacazette? It's not. I think this is a game for pace, and that's not Lacazette. I actually think right now, saying that, people, Barkley just breezed past Partey and bare Arsenal, man, like it's nothing there. And it's over on the left-hand side with Jack Grealish, who enjoyed himself last time out against Bellerin. That is surely offside there. Holding's done well to delay it, but it's over here on the left-hand side with Target. He's found Barkley. You're always scared when you see these tricky ballers in possession. Barkley has found Matty Cash. Matty Cash puts a lovely ball in. Gabriel gets his noggin on it. Xhaka will relieve the pressure on us and find Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's found Bellerin, who has found giving it to Bukayo Saka. Saka's found Smith Rowe. Good little burst from the Haaland boys. Come on, boys. Show me. Calm down a bit. Yes. Yes. Run at them, Saka. Show them. Lovely from Saka. Xhaka, come on. Xhaka, pick out a pass for me, please. Come on, man. And it's here with Thomas Partey now. Somehow, the only saving grace there is we've got possession, but Xhaka gave that away very poorly. You know what? I don't think we're getting any of that. Europa League or bust. Last time it was bust. Lacazette's found Saka there. Saka, go down. I don't advocate diving, but dark hearts. You know, just leave your leg there. Saka, just leave your leg dangling. Commit that. Lure the game now. Look, just make it dangle, bro. Just make your leg dangle, pause. Look, if he just leaves his leg, I'm reaching, of course, but if he just leaves his leg dangling and just makes contact with Martinez, I'm desperate to win, people, as you can see. Arsenal 0, Aston Villa 1, 20 minutes and 38 seconds in. Jack Grealish, maybe I jinxed it because his presence is growing ever so much in this game. Tyrell Mings has played a lovely ball out to Ollie Watkins. Matt Ryan has read it, though. And to be fair, Gabriel, good marking from him. And it's here with Granit Xhaka. You know, we're not offering much of a threat. We're not looking like a team that's a goal down. Partey, poor pass from Partey as he tried to find Cedric. And if it continues, I can't lie, I'm starting to think maybe you move Cedric, you take off Cedric, you put Saka at left back, and you change up the attacking options, because now, you know, the one saving grace is, you know, for me, I'm looking at bringing on Martinelli, Aubameyang, and one of either Ceballos or Odegaard, which for all of us, I'm sure you'll probably all want to see Odegaard. But yeah, knowing that, we'll probably see Willian, but it is what it is. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. These tweets are lovely, man. They're about the most interesting thing about this game. But 21 minutes, 42 seconds in. Aston Villa 1, Arsenal 0. Holding's got his noggin on that. Does well in the air. Smith Rowe's tried to challenge. Partey's won it. You know, John McGinn tried to barge him, finessed him. Pepe in possession. Scrappy thing from Pepe, but it's here with Saka. Come on, Saka. Come on, Saka. Pick something out for me, Saka. Saka, you got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. It's a corner, but you got to do better than that, man. You're better than that, Saka. A lot better than that. You know, 20 minutes in, you know, I don't know. It's weird because it's like we just need, like, the passing isn't as crisp as it could be. Passing, and I'd say the intensity. We've got a corner here, people. 22 minutes and 27 seconds in. Gabriel's quite a threat from set pieces. They have a considerable height advantage, and they've got Konza and Mings who are going to win 9 out of 10. Obviously, Martinez is better in the air. Hopefully we can do something, man. Better in the air than most keepers. So hopefully we can do something. I am a bit nervous, people. Let's see. We haven't really delivered a set piece in again, but it is what it is, man. Come on, Saka, show me something. Overhit from Saka. And still Martinez will just collect that. And it is what it is in that regards. Can't believe that, people, man. Like, there's second best. Maybe Pepe can even. In fact, Pepe, I can't really get him. Look, Gabriel's cut it out. Cedric has showed him short. Traore's took up on that. Yeah, there's nothing Gabriel could do there. I can't lie. Like, Cedric just patting up, man. That's nonsense. I think so. To be fair, I don't think anybody at this team right now could take a corner. Who scored? Arsenal fan Ollie Watkins, and he's done the double over Arsenal in terms of bagging. And I'm vexed because not because of Dean Smith, he's celebrating, or Craig Shakespeare, but John Terry. Come on, man. We got bare Wakanda players. We can't lose to a team with John Terry right now, man. Bellerin wins it in the air, you know. Loses it to Grealish, though. Grealish looking like he's planning for a nutmeg, and Aston Villa will win the throw-in. Aston Villa 1, Arsenal 0. 24 minutes and 10 seconds into the game. Grealish on this left-hand side. I can't lie, two players got sold. Saka and Bellerin got sold way too cheap. They are both of you getting sold for that same under-hit pass back. And Holding will bounce off Holding and go out for a corner. But we're allergic to taking decent corners, man. I don't know what it is. And I do agree. It is a bit of a waste of time, you feel, corners with Arsenal. Speaking of corners, Aston Villa will have one here, people. And how we mark up from this will make all the difference. Bukayo Saka marking Ollie Watkins. Oh, I don't know about any of this, Chief. Grealish with the delivery. Matt Ryan got something on it. Pepe will head it clear. Come on, let's clear our lines, boys. It's not, the threat isn't gone yet as it's here with Jack Grealish once again on this left-hand side. He's found Barkley. No foul, no foul, no foul. Barkley turns, twist. It's on the edge of our area, people. John McGinn has picked a lovely pass out to Grealish. Grealish has tried to cut it back. Arsenal have dealt with it now. And between Pepe and Smith Rowe, that could be our out ball. And that's it. We're not breaking quick enough. Like, we're not, I don't think we're breaking quick enough. It's we're just going backwards, man. Like, what's all of this? And again, Cedric. Sell him. Gabriel's bought the foul there, but again, you're selling people short. Wake up, man. Almost identical. And when he plays well at fullback on the left-hand side, he plays well. But games like this, you evidently see a right-footed right back shoehorn that left back. That's why I'm more on seeing Saka there if need be, man. As much as I like him on the flanks, man, because I don't really like these stopgap signings. Cedric's kept it in possession down now, though. And that should be our ball. That should be our ball. What's going on, man? 26 minutes in, 10 seconds, people, and we're still losing 1-0 to Aston Villa. Granit Xhaka is giving it to his midfield partner, Partey. I think, yeah, again, the midfielders have been all right. Bukayo Saka's been very quiet today, if I'm completely honest with you. Not really done anything. Still love him, though. Anyway, Saka gives it back to Thomas Partey. And again, you know, Villa won't mind this. They're just going to hold their shape. Cedric over here on this left-hand side. Can you show us something? Cedric. Actually a good pass to Smith Rowe, but what's on? You know, the man on the ball needs movement off it. Xhaka. Found Lacazette. Lacazette, show us something. Lacazette to Granit. Granit, lovely pass to Cedric. Pepe. Okay. Can this end in a shot, though? We're on the edge of there. Oh, good pass, Xhaka. Pepe's tried to live a movie and shoot. I think that's very poor with Pepe there. But that's the first thing I can tell you of memory, of note, that we've done. It's ended in nothing, but I can't tell you another time we really tried to work Martinez. And it's over here with Cedric. Granit Xhaka almost loses out there. Beats his man and gives it to Partey. Bukayo Saka's absolutely taken out. Ref, come on. And we've got a free kick in a good opportunity, people. We're gonna need a lot for it to go in the back of the net, but still. What boots are Saka wearing? They're nice. Are they Adidas or they New Balance? It says NB on it. Good little boots from Saka, innit? It's killing us. You're evidently seeing it, Mike, today. You're seeing it. And Granit Xhaka, Pepe, and Saka will all stand over this set piece. Who wants it? Cedric as well. So how many men are in the box? Saka's moved from it. Our former goalkeeper Martinez has said who he exactly wants in the wall. 28 minutes, 30 seconds into the game, people, for those of you who care for the minutes. These lights are doing a number on me. They're boiling today, man. The water's getting hot as well. But yeah, people, we have a set piece here. Cedric's over it and Xhaka, my word. Granit Xhaka strikes. Ooh! Shout out to Xhaka. Good effort from Xhaka. Probably weren't going in, but it could have been a lot worse. You know, could have been a lot worse. Granit Xhaka, ooh, he might just be creeping in, you know. It might just be creep. Oh, good save from Martinez. We've had 3 corners. They've had 2. Bukayo Saka, come on, bro. You got this, Saka. Another set piece in swinger on this right-hand side. Their left corner with Bukayo Saka. Come on, he puts his hands up. Saka, decent delivery. Plays it short to Pepe. Pepe gives it back to Saka. Saka gives it to Bellerin. Bellerin back to Pepe. We're gonna put this crossing down, and Pepe's tried to cross it. It's been hit with a man. So what's the point bringing the centre halves up? Pepe to Saka. Saka delivers it finally. Doesn't come to anything, but I don't mind that. Put the ball in the box, man. What's the point bringing the centre halves? Holding heads it to no avail, but yeah, man. Bro, we're not stretching them at all. Facts, man. Fact, you're not stretching them. What has the fullbacks had to do today? Oh, I ain't got no Instagram for you to see, but I'm 29 minutes into the game. As we approach, you might as well in a couple of moments say 30 minutes into the game, literally on the 30-second mark, in about 30-minute mark. Sorry, now 30 minutes into the Traore. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Arsenal. Oh my god. Between Matt Ryan and Gabriel, they've saved our bacon. We're peeing about, to put it nicely. Traore should put his team 2-0 up, you know. Barkley did very well there. And I just haven't seen enough, man. Bro, I don't know. I don't know what the plan is, man. I don't know what the plan is. And it looked a foul there. Come on, ref. That's got to be something. A yellow card for Konza, yes. Absolutely bought one there. Absolutely took out Saka. Ooh. Ref, I don't know. Is that red? It's not a clear goal scoring opportunity, but he's last man. And whether it's intentional or not, David Luiz got sent off for that. It's definitely yellow. I'm reaching a bit like I will, man. We've got a set piece, but we're not threatening them with set piece. If you're Aston Villa, you'll take this really and truly, man. He will deal with all of this. (31 minutes, 39 seconds into the game, people. Arsenal 0, Aston Villa 1, and it's all going wrong right now. You know, man are saying, come on, that's a red. You know, foul on Saka. Last man, it should have to be red. You know, refs hate us. Comical. Yeah, bro, we're reaching, but again, I'm just trying to seek consistency. Like, again, I can't hear the commentary. I don't know what they're saying, but to me, and this is all of emotion, he looks like the last man there. Look like a red, you know. Trust me, Beanie. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. If that was us, somehow that's a red card and a 5-game ban for the player, people. Don't want to be the conspiracy theorist, but it is what it is. It's probably not a red. It's not a red, but somehow it'd be a red if it was us, man. We don't get the breaks, but suppose you make your own luck. Facts, you have to make your own luck. We ain't done enough. Cedric will take this free kick, people. Half decent delivery. Holding's got himself on the end of a lot today, but it's just nothing's come to it. Like he's not going in. So what more can I say to you lot, people? 32 minutes, 46 seconds in. Arsenal 0, Aston Villa 1. And boy, Europe relies on this. I know Arteta was keen not to play down things in a week. He probably will have to play it down now. It's not good enough. We got Matt Ryan for that, man. But it's shambolic. Martinez kind of put Mings under pressure. They're closing. I think it's an Aubameyang game. I don't really want to take Lacazette off, but I think it's an Aubameyang game and a Martinelli one. I think we need to press from the front, man. I think this is not happening, man. It's not happening. It's not happening. Partey's nicked it. Go on, boys. Go on, boys. Come on. Come on. Smith Rowe to Saka on this right-hand side. Saka to Lacazette. Ref, come on. That's a yellow. Ref, what? Play on to what advantage? Pepe's got it. What advantage? Ref, pull it back. I'd rather the set piece. Pepe, send him man shot. It's dead. It's dead. I see it out for a corner. Cedric. It's going to be a corner. Cedric keeps it in on this left-hand side and goes home to Granit Xhaka. We could have got a corner there. To be fair with you, you know, what could Holding do? Like, he just got something on it. The angles were wrong. I can't really blame him. Partey in possession, people done quite well. Little trick from Partey. It's all dead when you're losing 1-0, but good little trick from Partey. Gives it to Bukayo. Saka's palmed it to Rob Holding. Rob Holding, Bellerin's made that run, play him. That's not a good enough pass to Bellerin, but it's got there nonetheless. Bellerin keeps it alive. And Konza. But it's over here with Lacazette. Laka. Man on the mission now. Saka. You know, two men we're going to need to be involved if we're getting back in the game. Lacazette doesn't play it out to Bellerin, gets out of it and finds Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka in possession. Finds Cedric. Cedric, keep it moving. Smith Rowe. Who's in front for Smith Rowe? It's a poor pass from Smith Rowe, but Pepe will keep it alive. Oh, Pepe. That looked like it went out. Come on, boys, man. Come on, boys. Smash the like button. Please make sure you're smashing the like button. Please make sure you're checking out the pinned message as well. We shouldn't be playing 2 DMs in this game. It's hurting us. I say get Smith Rowe, get Odegaard, Cam, Smith Rowe, centre mid and Partey. Maybe you could have went with a Ceballos, but I do agree with you. At some point, you probably take off Granit Xhaka. Or realistically, that'd probably be Partey. Fundamentally, I want to see more shots. You ain't, Xhaka's chance? What's really tested? What's really tested Martinez? Gabriel wins it. Finds Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey in possession. He advances, but there's nothing in front. Like, for anybody that goes forward, Saka ran into a blind alley. No surprise target. Just takes him out and keeps it moving. And Aston Villa will regain possession. And it's over here with Ross Barkley on this left-hand side. It's a terrific switch of play, or at least the attempt was. And Cedric's brought it down. And Cedric's just, what was that? That's Cedric. Smith Rowe should do better there. But what was all of that, man? Just needlessly giving the ball away and back to Aston Villa unnecessarily. 35 minutes in, 10 minutes or so before the end of the first half. And Aston Villa will take this. What if Arsenal ain't really answered you any questions defensively? We're not breaking with anything. It's poor, man. All of the day's life of a Gooner, people, I tell you. Thomas Partey involved. Been very good today. Curse of the commentator strikes as it's an aimless pass from Thomas Partey. And Joe Willock might be involved today, people, as Aston Villa play Southampton at 2:45. That's on BT for those of you that have such, man. Martinez in possession, people. 36 minutes into the game. Finds his defensive colleague in Konza. Konza gives it back to Martinez. And the defense, including Martinez, because he is part of the defensive unit, they'll take this. Arsenal haven't asked of anything of you. And the one was a Xhaka free kick, a set piece. You know, and really, the keeper saved it. You've not been any under consistent threat. You ain't look like a team that's conceded 3 goals prior to this. And this is where we're lacking, people. 37 minutes, 27 seconds into the game, people. It's a long pass from Gabriel. It's actually foul. Cash has done very well. As a right back, I have to applaud Cash. As a fellow fullback, he's done very well there. Very well. And it's over here with Matty Target. And he'll try to advance. He clocks Saka is onto him. No foul, boys. No foul. No foul. And it isn't no foul. Bellerin will keep it moving. Smith Rowe. Partey, 37 minutes into the game, people, 53 seconds, approaching the halftime mark. Can we get a goal before halftime? Saka. Poor ball into the box, but it's a poor clearance from Konza. First poor thing he's done. Partey's had a good game for me. Wins it. Saka. Halen baby. Saka. Pepe. Poor layoff from Pepe. Come on, boys, man. And they've tried to play it quickly and the ball's rolling. Bro, we just need to get back in the game. We haven't clocked up too many points from losing positions. Generally, under Arteta in the Premier League. That's not me saying we won't do it. That's not me being negative. That is a fact. So let's hope so. At this point, you're just biting their hands off for a point. Aston Villa on the verge right now of doing a back-to-back league win against us, people. 39 minutes, 10 seconds into the game. Arsenal 0, Aston Villa 1. Hector Bellerin will take a throw-in, people. Aston Villa in possession. Man said Aston Villa. Hector Bellerin. Thomas Partey will get it back to Gabriel. I think Gabriel could even come forward with the ball a bit more because no one else got bravery. Cedric over on this left-hand side made a crucial mistake. It's all about how you react, though. Granit Xhaka. Fucking hell, Xhaka, man. Xhaka, what was the thought process behind that? Like, stupid square pass. Just giving it back to Aston Villa. Like, you lot are not looking like a team that wants to win this. Holding gets his noggin on it. Saka looked like he's being held there, but nonetheless, he's kept it for us and he's giving it to Bellerin. Good little intricate play from Arsenal. It looked like a foul there on Lacazette. I don't know if we're playing advantage, but Cedric could put a decent ball in. Blocked by Matty Cash. Come on, Cedric, show us something. Granit Xhaka. Smith Rowe. Where's the options, man? Like, the man in possession has no options. Pepe's done well here. Come on, pick out someone, Pepe. It's poor from Pepe, man. You've got to do better than that, man. You've got to do better than that. But we're getting in behind. That's a handful of times. Handful of times. You know, when you play these little neat foul, personally, how is that not a foul? Like, he's played on. Ref, that's a... I'm not going to lie, Konza. I think you deserve to stay on the pitch. But anytime Konza challenges for the ball, people, I'm going to be looking at it and saying, can we get that one done? You know, I can't lie. I'm looking at it as like, you need Aubameyang and Martinelli. You need some energy, man. Ref, come on, man. Bukayo Saka absolutely bundled over from Grealish. And they're good mates. Grealish, I don't know why you would sign for Arsenal. We clearly can't sign you, but as a hopeless fan, please sign for us. 41 minutes on the clock, people. Can't lie, at this moment, I'm thinking put Bukayo. Saka's not really having the best of times at wing on the wing, so I'm thinking Saka left back, take off Cedric. And bring on Aubameyang, put Pepe on the right, bring on Aubameyang on the left. Then Pepe, you got 10 minutes of the second half. And then if not, Martinelli's coming on. Same goes for Smith Rowe. Even though Smith Rowe ain't been bad, I'll be looking to get Odegaard in there. But I don't want to lose Saka. And I think regardless, Pepe's been a bit of a threat of recent. Or if we're chasing this game, you could just take Lacazette up, put Lacazette in the 10, sacrifice Smith Rowe, go with Aubameyang up top, switch things over when you're ready to bring on Odegaard. I don't know, man. Not jealousy. They're boys, man. Nah, Saka won't get confused, man. The difference is with Saka, he's a winger with the ability to play on the flanks. You know, there's a difference between shoehorning and versatility. Maitland-Niles hasn't locked down a position. Do you remember when I was telling you guys, and some of you were telling me I'm tweaking, I was saying Saka, there's videos on it, you type in my name. Like, Saka is the right winger, and that's not because I'm no genius, because I'm watching him at youth level excel on this right-hand side when he was excelling on the flank. So I'm just, according to this game, I think he'll give something. I know he's not David Alaba, but Alaba is probably a fullback with the ability to play everywhere else. Alphonso Davies, to a lesser degree, can't play centre-half yet. Holding's doing quite well, people. 42 minutes on the clock. Holding's done very well to find Pepe. Pepe's done poor here. No, I look better than it was. But Holding done very well just to keep it alive. And Pepe's got to do a lot better there, really and truly, man. I don't know, man. I have to assume that it's a management decision to let Cedric take them. I don't know who told him he's Dani Alves. Okay, that second shot from Pepe was dead. The camera angle made it look wavy. It's not a penalty. Target's hands are down. Nothing man could do. It's a dead shot. And that's Pepe, a bit of decision making. Maybe you could have done better with that. I'm not saying he should have. I'm just saying maybe. Maybe even that. I just think we need to be more aggressive in the press, man. Way more aggressive. And I think Aubameyang and Martinelli give you that. Obviously, they command respect because they're fast. Naturally, if you're a defender playing against Aubameyang or Martinelli, you're going to think twice about going forward. I haven't seen Bertrand Traore. I haven't seen him ask too many questions of how good he is. I haven't learned how good he is defensively. Same as Grealish. I haven't learned too much. I've seen him involved for the first goal, and he actually almost ripped someone. Pepe does very well there. Pepe does well here. Smith Rowe. Never got finesse. Smith Rowe got finesse for that. Good play from Konza. I think Konza's having a big game. Very big game. Man said holding at 10. To be fair, he's been more alive than the other ones. So why not, man? And for me, I don't even think it's a hairdryer thing. Like, I don't. Listen. You give man hair. Realistically, if we were all Arsenal managers, or just sitting down here as fans, how many games could we probably say this season calls for a hairdryer? Obviously, when you do them things all the time, it's wavy and it looks good. But when you do it all the time, it loses its meaning. I would have gave them the hairdryer when they got smacked at the Emirates. But in relation to this game, like, you got to treat people like adults. I wouldn't even say nothing. I say, you lot are big men. Like my manager used to say to me, you lot are big men. You got hair on your balls. Work it out. Work it out. What is going wrong? Like, what's going wrong? Yeah, we could talk about Cedric making that mistake, but away from that, have we done enough? Have we done enough to get 3 points? How many times have we tested Martinez? The one free kick from Xhaka, and you'll take that. Bro, people hate on Pepe for no reason. I can't lie. I don't think he's been the worst on the field. I think we just need to wake the hell up. I think there's no movement. I think there's no pace. I think the man in possession, apart from a party and that, I don't think the balls have been quality enough. Man, we're talking about holding number 10 based on this game. Like, I'm seeing holding more, And that's a good comment there. I'd say the intent's there. It's just the quality and the intensity. Like, up it a bit. You need to earn the right to play. We ain't earned 3 points yet. We're not playing badly. We're not playing well, if that makes sense. Ooh, Smith Rowe, like Pepe, takes one to the face. Big up Smith Rowe, man. Just needed to do a lot more. I wouldn't say he needs to come off, but Lacazette, Smith Rowe, for me. One saving grace is Grealish has been kept fairly quiet by Grealish standards. And again, I'm very wary of that being said. Bellerin really should have a free kick against him there. He's absolutely, dark hearts. He's like, I didn't do nothing. Complete shake. Absolutely pushed him. And Grealish is smart because he might not get that, but by the law of the land, you whine enough, you will get some. Maybe he did, man. Maybe he did. It's looking like so. It's looking like Martinez left for the better club, Can't disagree with that. They're ahead of us in the table and they're winning right now. Prospect of doing the double. But the beauty of it, there's still half time, people. There's still a second half. Apologies. Into the added on minutes, 47th minute. Matt Ryan will take a long kick, people. And yeah, Xhaka gets something on it. It's falling to Lacazette. Lacazette's found Saka. Ooh, Saka was moved to by Target there. Target's had enough, but he don't want him to shine. Bellerin's done well. See, that's one thing I like. He read that very well. Partey's done even better to find a pass. Xhaka keeps it moving. Go on, Smith Rowe. But like I said, there's no movement in front. Look, it's here with Pepe, people, but there's nothing in there. What is there? There's like one option on. And then they get slowed down like this and they get back in their shape. You can see it. 11 men behind the ball. Watkins spearheading it. Barkley, Grealish pulling out to the left. We're not threatening them. We're not disrupting their shape, man. We're not. It's us. It's not a case of how good they are. And it's half time, people. It's half time. Aston Villa 1, Arsenal 0. Simple as that. Not good enough. You're all old enough. You're all grown adults, people. I don't need to tell you what's gone wrong in that game. You've all read it. Arsenal, all seen it. Apologies. Arsenal fan and Arsenal villain at this point now. Watkins struck for the second game in a row. Apologies to Matt Ryan because again, you play this game better. As a goalkeeper, you want a clean sheet. Think it's been another one where we're not going to keep a clean sheet. We were caught hitting cold. So yeah, man, what's you lot's thoughts in relation to the game? I'll offer mine in a bit, people. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, man. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. We've got to give credit to Bellerin For his defensive work on Grealish. Yeah, I think, like I said, so far, another 45 minutes to go, but so far, Grealish has been kept fairly quiet and has been reduced to really earning couple quarters. You've seen him, but he's been kept really quiet. Definitely if we go back the previous 45 minutes at the Emirates, as I keep saying, people. I mean, Villa's having a banger of a season so far, but by their standards. But come on, where is the Wolves' intensity? That first 45 minutes was mad. We should be able to carve them open. Obviously, consider the early goal very stupid, but the one luxury is very early on in the game, and you're right on that. I think there's been intent, like somebody said earlier. I think people want to play football, but I just don't think the intensity and the fire and the energy and all of these sort of adjectives we can search for is there. You can't just turn up. It has to be a mentality thing all the time. The crispness of pass has to be there. The movement has to be there. I think everybody in possession, there's no real movement in possession for the man. There's no movement. There's no quality on the ball. We're allowing them to get back and hold their shape very quickly. It's not making sense. Xhaka, Pepe, and Bellerin have been class so far, to be fair. I think Xhaka's been good. I think Bellerin's been okay. I think Pepe's been so no better or worse than any of the attackers right now. But fair play. Like Big Selt said, ultimately, we're gifting 3 points away at this moment in time. Xhaka and Cedric need to come off. O needs to come on. Time to see Odegaard. Smith Rowe needs to come off. Matt Ryan's done dirty by the defense for that goal. Facts. We haven't dragged the fullbacks. Facts. But big up yourself, because your comments, you're saying everything that I'm trying to preach. Their fullbacks have not been stretched. Matty Cash has looked like an even better defender. We're not asking them questions. I don't know how good Grealish and Traore are defensively. It's not making sense. It's not making sense, people. It's not making sense. Yeah, class is a strong word. But yeah, Smith Rowe has a mare. Don't agree with that. Joe, fair comment. Dead, really and truly. For me, fundamentally, if I share my screen with you guys, people, very quickly, offer my thoughts quickly, just get them out the way. Ignoring those, because that's more for the post-match reaction. But in relation to this half, people, as you lot can see here, I don't know if you lot can see. In fact, let me zoom in just that bit more for you guys. But as you lot can see here, people, I ultimately feel, first and foremost, we're not asking Aston Villa any questions. We're not asking them any questions. Like I said, we're not asking how good Traore and Grealish are defensively. We're not asking how good their fullbacks are. We're not asking how good their defense is, their centre-halves are. I think we're making those centre-halves look better than they are, with all due respect, I do think, obviously, you have to put crosses in, but we're not going to win too many in the air against Tyrone Mings and Konza like you saw early on. We're not asking them questions really and truly. Again, we're making their players look better than they are. We're not asking them any questions. We're not disrupting their team shape. I think we're moving the ball a bit too slowly, and that's helping them get behind the ball. As much as I say we're not asking their fullbacks any questions or the team any questions, go and look at it, people. Grealish, Traore, Barkley, they're all getting back. Ollie Watkins spearheading, 11 men behind the ball. They're holding their shape. So when you're playing slowly with no intention and not making movement with no invention and stuff like that, you're kind of playing into their hands. Ultimately, we shot ourselves in the foot, people. We shot ourselves in the foot with the early goal. We've switched off, Holding's not marking well enough. Ultimately, it's Cedric, in my opinion. It's another cheap goal. And as good as you can say Villa are, ultimately, there's a bunch of talking points in relation to Arsenal. On the ball, it's not that we're playing badly. We just simply haven't been good enough. The crispness isn't quite there. And for me, it's the lack of movement. We're not shooting. The best shot of the game is Xhaka, that free kick, and that's from distance. And I'm sure if you're Martinez, you'll concede that, and we didn't really make that. They fouled us, sort of thing. Once again, there's not enough movement. I've mentioned the winger point, and it's a case of us. It's a case of us and not a case of them, as that's supposed to say, people. As good as Aston Villa are, you ain't seen the quality of Barkley, Grealish, Watkins, all of these guys. I mean, you have, because they've scored, but it's not a game where you're seeing how good they are. It's a game where we've switched off. So that's my points fundamentally of this half. I don't think we're making use of set pieces enough. Set piece is quite wasteful, in my opinion. We just need to up it. And, in terms of subs, people, and again, this is at half time. I'm thinking, what would I do? Maybe Saka left back. Cedric might come off. And then I'd look to what's it? Pepe go right wing. Oh, but you're on for me. And then what? Give it 10 mins. And then you might look to take off Smith Rowe for Odegaard, people. Even right now, it could be done, people, really and truly. That's where I'd look to be making subs if it were to be a thing. But that's my thoughts. What are you lot saying, man? Aye, man, come, man. I'm doing it off the top of my head. Come on, man. Allow me. Man, I'm saying professor. You can say, listen, man's a football guy, Chad, man. Man's not no grammar done, English done. I passed English GCSE. That's all I need, man. Allow me, you know. Again, I swear it is there, bro. It is there, to be fair. Their wingers, isn't it? That's their possession, isn't it? I wouldn't put they are wingers. So, hey, you almost twanged me and confused me, man. Hey, bit of humor for a tough first half, man. Shout out to you. I see a super chat. What question have we got here? Big up yourself, Noah Woody, man. Big up DG. I appreciate you for that. Is that Canadian money? I don't know, but appreciate that, my dude. Hopefully we can get back in the game, but as we always say, fine margins. Football is about fine margins. And we switched off. That might be it, That might be it. These are the moments you can't afford, and I don't know what's happened. Where's the intensity that was there at Wolves, man? But sometimes football isn't like that, and it's a big test of character. Like I said at the start, we haven't clawed back too many points from losing positions. If you want to win a league, stay in the division, qualify for Europe, and all of those sort of things, whatever your team objectives are, you're gonna have to do this. There's been plenty of enough on the ball. We just need to move it a bit quicker. Simple as. And I think Odegaard, the subs we was talking in an ideal world, you'd have to bring on in different circumstances. But I would say Odegaard, Aubameyang, Martinelli. We need movement. It's a game for pace. Immediately, you've seen that. There's no movement, and when there's no movement in today's day and age, you're helping them, man. Odegaard for Xhaka, fair play. And Sky Sports is BT showing the replay of the Xhaka chance. What a free kick from Xhaka, but that's it. What other opportunities been there, and you'll take that. Oh, big eye. That's all I needed to say. We just shot ourselves in the foot. Simple as that. It's really as simple as that. Elwood is saying, hella confused. Man on here saying Bellerin's been playing well. Saka has been the one marking Grealish. Bellerin is playing half centre back, half right back, marking no one. Bit harsh on Bellerin. I got to give him some credit, but I definitely agree Saka's doing a good job defensively against Grealish. And I do think people are overselling Bellerin, but I don't think he's been bad. Arteta, please stop trying to convince us that Holding is good enough for this team. To be fair, Holding's done all right this season. I don't think he's good enough to be starting quality if you want to do things, but he can be in the squad. I don't think you can blame him really and truly. Big up Matt Ryan for that save as well. It could have been Peak and Gabriel for the follow-up, man. I think Gabriel's done all right as well. I think Partey's been good as well. If that was it, I think everybody else, for me, they ain't really look certified, man. But I'm a fan of Pepe, my guy. What have you said? Thank you, DG. Pepe is so at best. There's too many fans, but that's the thing with football, bro. I like Pepe. He's an intelligent baller, but today's moving mad. He is so at best. I like him as a baller, but you have to keep it true. Sometimes when you review football or talk about football, I don't understand. I respect everyone's opinion, but I don't understand what everyone's watching because it seems like an agenda thing. Like, man, are just supporting random players and that. Everybody needs to up it. I don't think any of those attacking players have been quality. I don't think Pepe's been no worse or less than Lacazette, Aubameyang, Smith Rowe, and even Bukayo Saka. Really, Saka ain't been at it really. He's mashed work defensively, like Telwood was talking about. Fair play, but Saka's the right wing man. There ain't been enough movement. There ain't been enough quality. We ain't asked enough questions of Martinez. It's that simple for me, really. Ultimately, it's shooting ourselves in the foot. Xhaka's free kick was top bins. It might have been, but he never scored. He did, man. Holding got skinned quite a couple times, really and truly, to be fair. Oba for Smith Rowe, Pepe 10. Ooh, good opportunity. I think to leave it. Man said Partey been good, but not gonna lie, he gave the ball away a bit too much for me that half. I think there was only 2-3 real ones I'd say he gave the ball away, but fair play. Football is 90 minutes, not 45. We need to start with urgency from minute one. Brian, facts. Nothing to add on that. All you can do say is that. Chris is saying Pepe's been okay, just need to sharpen up in the final third. Facts. Same for all of them, really and truly. Bellerin's he's been so, man. But people moving like he's not criticism. He's not dropping no 8s and 9s and whatnot. Holding plays because he fights for the cause. Too many talented players who have no heart. And I agree with that, you know. You've got to earn the right to play. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, people. Big up the Twitch gang as well, people as well. Man is saying Blake is saying the officiating in this company, I think you mean country, is a joke. What you've also gone on to say, how can you not be able to use common sense but judge what is a goal scoring opportunity? I haven't heard anything that they've said in relation to the commentary. I thought I would be reaching saying it was a red card, but it is a conscientious talking point. And I didn't think it was a yellow card for Konza for the set. He made another challenge, I think, on Saka, but there's a decision to make. Both those incidences, if that was my club, I think we all know how it's going, people. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, people. Big up everybody locked in. Make sure you're subscribed on Twitch. The Twitch gang, we're rolling. We're getting bigger and bigger each and every time. Big up the Twitch gang. Twitch is, I don't know, man. I didn't used to show it any love, but Twitch it's becoming a favorite of mine. I don't know what it is. I like Twitch, man. You know, big up the Twitch gang as usual. This game, bro, is crying out for a protagonist. You know, it'd be lovely if Odegaard comes off the bench, scores an assist, get a set piece, and puts it in. Zaka said, "Yo, DG, is it only me or was Lacazette a lot faster when he came?" Well, Lacazette was never blisteringly quick, but I do think he's lost a yard of pace. Agreed. I think it's a game for Aubameyang or Martinelli. You know, they play quite a high line. Catch them out. You know, I think it might be a game for Aubameyang initially off that left because we still need a physical presence to a degree. Maybe 60th minute, if he's not doing his job, take him off. Switch Saka for Pepe, maybe. I want to see them doing that in a game anyways, personally. I think Gabriel's held it up as well. Sadly, it is still 0-0. Bit disappointing, man. Hopefully, it's a different result come the end of the game, people. Apologies, people. I'm quite hungry, man. Oh, live from Planet X, man. I wish it did do that. To be fair, he could, man. He could. Who knows, man? I'd bring on Martinelli. It's because of the cool people on Twitch, DG. Big up the Twitch gang, man. Come on. Come on. Twitch become my favorite, man. Big up all the YouTube ones and that, but it is what it is, man. Do you mean you can't do it? It's quite disappointing, people, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Aubameyang on. Trust the process. Yeah. Oh, Cedric's a sub at best, man. Squad player. And this is what fans do, man. Man have good couple games. They start romanticizing over the player and they forget it, man. Is what it is. A man said, "What you chewing?" I'm eating a dumpling burger still. Or was. Or still am, but not. What happened to David Luiz? He can't play a part because he got himself sent off in the last game. Twitch is the elite platform. Can you really blame Arteta for this? Everyone was happy with the lineup. I don't think anyone, or I haven't, speaking for myself, nobody's spoken about blaming Arteta. There's nothing to blame Arteta. The lineup within the context is cool. Like I said at the start, the only one you could really sit there and say is probably Odegaard ahead of Smith Rowe. That's about it. Everything else, it's a bit of a reach. We'll have to see, man. And that's what I found mad. I spoke about that, Harry, man. Lacazette's doing the overlap. I could see him making the overlap because he could see that there was no other one doing it. But I think that tells you everything. You know, people are receiving it in the passes in the areas they shouldn't. Nah. I think Gabriel's thing is centre half. The left back thing, just leave it alone. Who knows? But I think leave that alone, man. Where's the chicken wings at DG? Them things bring us luck. To be fair, soon land, man. Soon land. I ain't had chicken wings in a sec still. In fact, tell a lie. Monday, I think. Monday. Soon land, my guy. Soon land, my guy, man. It's as simple as that, man. Second half, hopefully they woke up. And again, wake up. Wake up. It's a big first 10 minutes of this second half because that's where you lost the game against Wolves, really, apart from the sending off. I don't think it's a case of missing Leno today at all. It's not like Matt Ryan dropped a clanger. I don't think unless you could talk about the distribution. That's the only angle I can get. I don't think it's a case of missing Leno or missing anyone today. As much even Tierney as we are clearly missing Tierney. I'm missing Tierney, but it's not a case. There's enough on that football field to play a lot better than we have been doing. And with that, that's where we need to have accountability and look at ourselves, people. What is your choice of drink if we take it? L, rare enough, to be fair with you. Is where it is, man. Kick off in the second half is here, people. Aston Villa have kicked off. And it's still 1-0. Aston Villa 1, Arsenal 0. Long goal kick from Martinez. Are we going to win this header? Ollie Watkins is, and it's into Ross Barkley, who's giving it back to Watkins. Traore can take on Cedric. Cedric, who made that fatal error. No foul, Xhaka, please. No foul, Cedric. Well in, Cedric. He's kept it alive. Can we move it with a bit more intensity? Lacazette, good play from Lacazette. Bellerin, carry it. Carry it, Bellerin. Good pass. Come on, Saka, work something. Saka over on this right-hand side. Decent half ball in. Not really anyone attacking it. Partey's won it. Oh, and what's it been given? I think somebody's offside, but good intention, man. I'm watching Wizzy as well. I hear a video is coming. Hey, who knows, man? Just wait and see, man. Thank you later, Fraud Lord and DG video incoming. DG, I just linked a vid with the Fraud Lord. What's you said on his thing? Big up Hugh. But yeah, man. Who knows, man? You just gotta wait and see. Who knows? Who knows? Check my phone in case there's not sign. Okay. Yeah. Soon landing there. Let me not do too much talking. Just make sure, you know, you're looking around this week, seeing what could happen in terms of content and them things. But make sure you're hitting the like button in the meantime, people. 200 odd of you in here. Please make sure you hit the like button, people. A man said, kindly share the game. Bro, you're going to have to do up streams or something, my guy. You want the YouTube account to get done. Don't work like that. But anyways, 46 minutes, 52 seconds in. Gabriel's put an important block in. Aston Villa have the ball on the edge of our area. And we haven't really been convincing defensively. How was that a corner? That looked like a goal kick. Apologies, people. 47 minutes, 7 seconds in. And Aston Villa have a corner in the second half. Ross Barkley's played quite well today, people. Decent ball into the box by Barkley. Traore can't grow a couple of inches, so he can't get his head on that. I'm trying, my guy. I'm trying. I don't know how, though. If you lot provide me a way how we can get it done. I've looked on YouTube. I've looked on the rest. But until now, you're going to have to deal with the 47 minutes, 33 seconds on the clock. Jack Grealish with his low socks will take this set piece. He's played it short to McGinn. Plays it into the... Oh, that's a good set piece. That's a good set piece. And Barkley should be kicking himself. That should be 2-0 to Aston Villa. It's a very good set piece from Dean Smith's team. You know, it's taken quickly between Grealish and McGinn. It's cut back on the plate for Barkley. Barkley strikes that properly. The way Barkley can strike, that's 2-0. Fortunately for Arsenal. Holding in possession, people. 48 minutes in now, people. Holding gives it to Gabriel, who palms it off to Partey. Partey, who had a good game for me in the first half, finds Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe caresses it over on the left-hand side to Cedric. Pepe can run at his man now. Pepe, apologies, has overcooked that by a long imagination. I don't know what he's seen there, man. To my knowledge, Barkley is still a player on loan from Chelsea. They could have bought him permanently between now and January. I don't know, man. Trust the process. Trust. And yeah, man, Barkley, look, he's replaying it. Barkley's miscued that. And yeah, man, I think I'm happy, don't get twisted. But if he smashes that, it's a madness. Make sure you're running up those likes, people. As Live from Planet X has said, I appreciate all of you guys, people. And it looks like Villa is trying to not play out from the back. And I think come on, I think Aubameyang's needed now. I think we need something now. You know, Villa are playing quite a high line. I'm sure the lactic acid for both teams are starting to creep in and stuff like and stuff like that. I'm sure the last thing, if you're a centre half, you want to deal with Martinelli and Aubameyang's pacing behind. So I would like to see that. Matt Ryan has found his teammate Rob Holding. Holding in possession. Holding's found a good ball to Partey. Partey being pursued by Watkins. Watkins doing well in that regards. Partey got to know when to release it, and now he's lost it. Xhaka's completely dived in and been sold an absolute dream by Barkley. Barkley's found Watkins. Watkins, Good save from Matt Ryan. The threat ain't dead yet because he's over here on the left-hand side with Grealish. Grealish twisting, turning. No foul, boys. No fouls. Ross Barkley. No foul. No foul. Gets it back to Grealish. On this left-hand side, I'm so nervous, people. Finds Barkley again. Barkley finds Target. Target aims. Watkins wins it. Matt Ryan will collect it. But again, you know, they've started the better team in this half. Is curtains. You know, they've started better than us in this second half, in my opinion. Rob Holding, people. 50 minutes, 17 seconds into the game. It's crazy. Like, this is madness. Absolute madness. Partey finds Smith Rowe. Keep it moving. Smith Rowe finds Pepe. Bit of quality. Show me a bit of quality, Pepe, please. Pepe. Twisting, turning. Finds Cedric. Cedric aims a ball into the box. Not good enough. Mings will deal with it. It's falling to Thomas Partey. Partey to Xhaka. 50 minutes on the clock. Surely it's now time to think about subs. Bellerin puts the ball in. You know what? There's Lacazette's looking tired, man, because these are decent balls in. I can't lie. And there's nobody there. And they're on the counter, people. It's 3v2. You know, Grealish, the person you don't want to see. Grealish finds Barkley. That should be 2-0. And Barkley once again, you know, Barkley should be scoring. Losing our discipline. It's getting mad now, man. We are, bro. We're making Barkley look like Zidane. Xhaka starting to get span. You're fully right, bro. Absolutely rolled him. Rolled him. See ya. Like, I don't know where he was going. Got sold the maddest of dreams. And the saddest thing about me is I don't know where the goal is coming from. Like, I don't see someone on the field that right now. Normally it's Saka or Smith Rowe. I don't really see where it's coming from. Speaking of that, Pepe Partey has found Smith Rowe. Bit of quality required. Pepe, bit of quality, please, lads, man. Come on, Pepe. Rolled it onto his right foot. Thought it was going to be identical against the Wolves game, and he just can't find the target. It might just not be Pepe's day. He's done quite well. Gets past Cash. Just needs to hit the target there. Painful to watch. Arteta needs to give them something to think about subs. I'm sure he is, man. I'm sure he is. Minimum by the 60th minute. I would like to see it within the 10 minutes of the second half. But you'd imagine there needs to be subs very quickly, man. Aubameyang's getting warmed up. Come off the bench in our last game. Didn't do anything. Of course, we're a mid-table team. We're not even a mid-table. Like, bro, we are fully a mid-table team. We don't really show it when required. Pepe's done well there, but ultimately he's blocked out. Matty Cash advancing, and he's showing Barkley and Grealish how it's done. Ollie Watkins peeling out to this right-hand side, hit some step overs. They're all feeling it. They're feeling the drilling. Like, they feel it. They all want to be part of this ride out. Like, they're all there. Like, no one in the Villa team doesn't want to be there. They're all looking confident. And is that testament to them, or is that testament to how poorly we may or may not be playing? It's very reactive. Very reactive. Another early kickoff, another L, man. When was our last early kickoff? Southampton in the FA Cup. L. Target in possession, people. 53 minutes. Barkley, you know, Holding was pursuing him, got very tight, got away with that. Traore in possession. Pepe tracking him. Traore's done very well to evade tackles, though. And he finds Matty Cash. Cash says, John McGinn, pick this up. Gives it back to Matty Smith. And they're over here on the right-hand side. And Grealish has popped up over there now, people. Training session for Villa. They're enjoying this, man. John McGinn, oh, big save from Matt Smith. And again, it's all them. It's all them within this right now, you know. You know, I think Ryan's done all right today, man. Smith Rowe, Arteta, this is where I need you I need to see your managerial credentials. Good Cruyff turn by Cedric. And we played our way out of danger there. Very good. That's one thing I'll give us this first half. We played our way out of danger very well there. Over on this right-hand side with Bukayo Saka, your faith kind of goes once it ends up with Bellerin. And that's exactly why. As he just hands it back to I don't even know Donny's name, man, to Target. Come on, boys. Lacazette, Smith Rowe, Smith Rowe, Smith Rowe. My brother, oof, oof. Could we have had a dark hearts, dark hearts, dark hearts? Could we have had a foul there? Could he have made some contact? I don't advocate cheating, people, but desperate times calls for desperate measures. Could he have left his leg dangling there? It feels like the space is opening, you know. Maybe as good as Villa are, they're starting to get a bit tired. Aubameyang, Martinelli, Arteta, please. You know, you can do some. I think Lacazette. I would have fought tooth and nail to keep Lacazette on, but he's looking too tired now, man. He's looking knackered. He's looking absolutely knackered. He's still soldiering on, but he's looking knackered. Obviously, I would like to keep him on because you lose that sort of, what do you call it? How would I describe it? That central sort of figurehead, being able to just pump it to him and win fouls and them things there. 55 minutes, 23 seconds on the clock. However, people, please make sure you hit the like button, man. Yeah, you can't criticize Matt Ryan today. Matt Ryan ain't done nothing. And any chance we can to get the dark arts one out, we will, man. Anyways, 55 minutes, 38 on the clock, people. Bellerin in possession. Show me something. Bukayo Saka, been a bit predictable today, but Saka for me. Saka to Bellerin. Bellerin, swipe your foot at that. Oh, Bellerin. Not enough venom behind it. But, you know, at least I'm finally seeing Martinez's face on my TV screen a bit more, you know. Tame effort, no quality on it. But ultimately, it's a bit better now. It's a bit better. I think we need some subs. Right, we need to do a bit better, man. Bro, believe it, I wish no bad man on anyone, but I was saying, like, you could hear my commentary. I just knew what's going to happen. It's like, you just know Bellerin's not 30 in the final third. Like, he's not playing dead. He puts in a shift, but he's limited, man. That's the best way to describe it. It's limited, and it's just not levels. Like, we don't need, I'd love the best right back in the world and a quality player, but it's just not quite there. Saying that, I am a fan of Bellerin. He's in possession now, and he's picked a good, ref, if Saka, ref, bring it back. Ref, how can you, where's the advantage? Bellerin's completely bundled over. It's a corner, but come on. Bellerin actually did well to break there. I think he's absolutely taken out there. Ref, come on. Maybe I'm reaching. It looked like, all right, the replay just looked like he got absolutely, Mings just gave him that elbow and he just got finessed. At least we're shooting now. You're right, man. You're right. There is something in us in this game for us, but it's what you make it. We're approaching the half an hour mark. Well, half an hour left. 57 minutes, 17 seconds. We have a corner, another in-swinger with Saka. Bit of quality, please, Saka. That's a decent ball. Oh my gosh. Come on, boys. Who's gambling? That ball is whisked. Finally, I've been saying it. I've been calling for a good ball in from Bukayo Saka. I finally got it. And if someone can just get something on that, that's a tap-in. Oh, that's a tap-in. Lacazette's tried. If someone just follows that up, that's a tap-in. Oh, what is VAR pulling it back for the foul on Lacazette? Maybe not. But, you know, when you're losing, you've got to reach for everything, man. Aubameyang, finally. Aubameyang be entering the fray. Keen to see who this is for. It's for Lacazette. Can't complain. It should be a straightforward swap. Laka, you look knackered today still. Right, Lacazette is getting mad. He's saying, look at VAR. He's getting vexed. Come on, Aubameyang. Look, straight swap. Aubameyang through the middle. Pepe and the Smith Rowe. I'd say Odegaard and Martinelli within the next 5 to 10 minutes have to be the next straight swaps. Martinelli on the left, potentially. I can't lie to you, people. We're chasing the game. You know, I say you move Saka over there. If it hasn't been done already, I'm not going to give up the Saka to left back one for chasing the game, people, because it keeps a dangerous player on. 58 minutes on the clock, people. Realistically, we'll do well to get a point from this. Oh, you're one of them ones. Protect the goalkeeper at all costs. Obviously, I'm going to go against it and be biased. So good ball to Pepe. Show me something, Pepe. Burn him. Make him dance. Good ball from Pepe. Found Smith Rowe. Someone's got to shoot, though. Cedric. Dude, show me something. Good ball from... Oh, I gassed it. Never a good ball. Martinez just slapped that out of the air. And it looks like Martinez has picked out a good ball. Probably, overcooked it to Traore, but Traore will keep it. Xhaka pursued him quite well. Both teams have had 9 attempts. The difference is Villa have had 6 on target. We've had... Any guesses? I'll give you a clue. It's more than 5. I'm lying. It's 2. 2 shots on target, people. 59 minutes on the clock. Oh, man, we're chasing the game. I think you need Martinelli because one thing I like about Martinelli is the energy he puts off. You see the urgency he brings. We need that. And when you've got a teammate demanding urgency, that's going to rub off on other guys. So I think that energy, away from him being an attacking player and obviously being a good player, and he might be able to score, but I think it needs that energy. We need that, Martinelli might make something happen. I think you've got Martinelli and Odegaard right now, straight forward swaps, man. Bro, I'm not, listen, I'm chasing the game, my guy. I'm chasing the game. Saka's a winger every now and again, but every day of the week, sorry. But if I'm chasing the game, I don't want to take Saka off. But I'd also be looking to bring on Martinelli. So Pepe might have to go to the right. Of course, you could do straight forward swaps with Smith Rowe and Martinelli. Man in question there, Smith Rowe's tried to swap planes, giving it away very cheaply to Target, who has found Grealish on this left-hand side. Jack Grealish in possession, people. Such a good player. Maybe not. I ain't going to get the match of the day highlights yet. There's still time with 30 minutes left on the clock, but you get it. Aubameyang's just tried to press Martinez, and just from pressing, he's forced him to make a quick decision. You see, just from pressing and a bit of aggression from Xhaka as well for cash. Is that a throw-in or a foul giving away Xhaka? That could never be a foul against Xhaka. Oh, you're kidding me. That's a throw-in to them. How are you getting this ref? How are you giving him a set piece for that? Anyways, Matt Smith takes this set piece and tries to find his teammate and does in Ross Barkley, forcing Gabriel into a wide area. Traore's in there now, and he's done quite well to evade Xhaka and just keep it in possession. And now they can recycle it and swap it here with Konza. Need subs, man. And that's it. Saka on the overlap. That's it. And we're getting our wish, people. I assume that's a straightforward swap for Smith Rowe. It looks like Odegaard is entering the fray with 61 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock. They are preparing the substitute to be ready to enter the fray, simply. Ollie Watkins over here in the wide area, and he's found Traore. Grealish, no foul, no foul. It's imperative, no foul. Watch the ball, not the man's feet, or you will get finessed. Watkins. Even a 4-4-2, man. No foul, Pepe. No, well in, Pepe. Great work defensively from Pepe there. Xhaka, Aubameyang, Bellerin. Oh, fuck's sake, Bellerin, bro. Bellerin, come on, man. Come on. You're not helping us. Bit more, come on now. Bit more quality. It's a 5-yard pass, man. Let's see what he can do, man. Trust. I'd imagine that's a straightforward swap for Smith Rowe. Or should be, at least. Smith Rowe's won it back, though. Granit Xhaka. Partey. Bellerin. Pick a pass out, Bellerin. Come on, bring it. Don't just pass it to someone 5 meters from you. It's not going to help them. Saka in possession, people. Oh, never, ref. You can't stop it. Saka tried to put the ball in the box. It's licked Jack Grealish in his head. Forget that. Play on, boys. Pepe, onside. Good pass. Pepe, Aubameyang. Saka get something? No, can't get nothing on it. And I'm surprised the ref has continued and he's finally stopped Grealish at a head thing. And it looks like Martinez has been collapsed as well. Didn't even see Grealish's one. Yeah, Matt Ryan did start the game. What actually happened to Martinez, though? I don't know. I don't know why. I can't. From these camera angles, I can't make out what's happened. Grealish has just been smacked with the ball in his face. I think we're getting to see Odegaard all the time. I think we're going to see Odegaard now. And speaking of that, 64 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. Odegaard is entering the fray. They're bringing on Aston Villa are bringing on Trezeguet. He has been a previous villain against Arsenal before. Are they taking off Jack Grealish? Cedric's off. Interesting. So who's going to go right back? Or is it a back three with Bellerin there? I don't know what we're doing there. Okay, let's see what happens there. I don't. That one took me by surprise. Is Saka just gonna go right back? I don't know what's going on. Oh, 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 oh. Is that Saka left back? Oh, 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 oh. Boy, boy. Great minds think alike, eh? Boy. I where you, my guy LK? Where you? DG, you are great, but not sure Osaka left back. Maybe you can say that's why Arsenal are winning at this moment in time. But every now and again, you should listen to the kid, man. Every now and again. And Smith Rowe's gone to the right. Okay, I get that. You know, now we're seeing how the first sort of way that Smith Rowe and Odegaard, apologies, can be integrated together. I think it's time for Martinelli. Personally, I think Smith Rowe could afford to come off right now. What do I know? Xhaka's done well to get that pass out to Bukayo Saka. Sorry, people. Apologies. Granit Xhaka in possession. Gives it to Bukayo Saka. Saka finds Xhaka again. Xhaka, a bit of quality required. Can't get the first man. It goes to Trezeguet. But it's over here with Pepe. Pepe's touch was baggy and it deserts him. And Arsenal have a throw in a good possession. Quick, snappy. Arteta is watching DG's Watchalong. I wish. If you are watching Arteta, hire me, man. Odegaard. First bit of seeing Odegaard. Granit Xhaka in possession, people. Please make sure you're doing up the like button, people. Good ball in. Aubameyang? No. But more chances. More chances. Take a draw at this moment in time, man. Someone get Deluded a coffee. Get me a goal, man. But if you are going to get a coffee, yeah, man, double espresso, no sugars, please. Thank you very much. It's all good because this Arsenal team bores us too. Man. That's what I said. You can't take off Saka. You still need him affecting the game. Make sure you're checking out the pinned message as well, people. Watchalong business after this. That touchline assist, to be fair, might do. Make sure you're hitting the like button, my guy, if you're listening. Good ball from Gabriel. Matty Cash does well to cut that out. Cash has had a good game, man, to be fair. No sugars, man. We don't do the sugar business where we can. You know, where I can, I don't like to add sugars. And if I can, I'll use honey instead. Come on, people. Let's get this to 300 likes. Keep it coming. I appreciate everybody locked in. Hector Bellerin, 67 minutes, 53 seconds on the clock, people. Thomas Partey switches possession over here to the left-hand side, and it's gone to Bukayo Saka, who's fine Granit Xhaka. Good pass from Xhaka. Hey, ref, oi! Oi, oh, good from Pepe. It's hit. I don't know if Martinez has saved that or that's hit the post, people, but it has. I did think we're due a foul there. Saka's done very well there, and we finally get our foul. And you see that, all the ball in there. Look at the smile on Pepe's face. But there's something to get out of this game. More drop points, but a point is better than nothing at this moment in time. Good play from Granit Xhaka and especially Bukayo Saka. But Pepe is taking a deflection off of Villa man Konza. And Konza's shot, not even that, it's hit his legs and then it's indirectly gone to Martinez. And it's a good save from Martinez. We know how much of a good keeper he is. Come on, none of that, man. Breath of fresh air having Saka. I appreciate everybody locked in. Please, thank you very much. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. We've got a set piece now. Odegaard is taking it, probably overhit. Baby food for Martinez. Not challenged. He eats that. 69 minutes on the clock, people. And Martinez will begin the process of time wasting. How long, ref? This is more than 6 seconds. How long is it in his hands for, ref? Ref, how long? Dark hearts. Great dark hearts from Martinez. And Saka almost was in trouble there. He's let it bobble over his head, and Trezeguet fortunately never kept it in possession. Granit Xhaka gives it away. Said that a lot of times. Partey. Pepe can't use his strength. Ref, no foul. Thank you very much. Nothing on that. Can't advance because the pass weren't good enough. So over here on the right-hand side with Aston Villa, and Ross Barkley found a new lease of life on loan at Aston Villa. Gabriel's had a good game for me with another interception. Granit Xhaka to Holding. Thank you, Holding. To Smith Rowe. I think it's time for Smith Rowe to come off purely because there's Martinelli there. Odegaard. Oh, Smith Rowe's the ref, come on! Ref, come on! I think you've got to look for the contact there, Smith Rowe. I can't lie. He's trying to keep it alive, then go down. I think he's got to go down straight away there. I think he's got to go down straight away. That's where he'll get a bit, man. I mean, the way they're playing and getting results, why not? We've had 104 passes in the final third, people. Bro, trust me, you gotta go down there. Oh gosh, you gotta go down. That's the ones you wait for the content. You start going, you don't. It's like he clocked after it that he's like it's a dead end, and he tried to go down after. But them ones they come with experience. You know, attacking players, they know where to win fouls. I'd say if he wants to learn from someone, the best person in the team is probably Lacazette. I'd say Pepe's probably the most fouled. Saying that, it's a good run here now. Odegaard's played it out to Pepe. Pepe to Saka. Cut back. No one there, though. We're getting closer. You know, I ain't seen nothing from Aubameyang, really. I ain't said his name, really. And Arsenal in possession. Never a foul. Aubameyang's done well to make sure that he's forced it into a dead end. Aubameyang. Saka. Nobody in the box, though. Saka puts it in. Nobody there, though. And Smith Rowe. It's time for Smith Rowe to cut. He's tired, man. Look, he's tired. Smith Rowe is tired. Arteta, we need that now, man. Smith Rowe's trying, but you know when you can see somebody's evidently knackered now. I think it's a good introduction to football for Odegaard. It's become a bit open in the second half, as you lot can all see. Gabriel read the game very well there. Does very well there. Gives it to Holding. Holding will play it down this right-hand side to Thomas Partey. Partey will give it to Bellerin, who loves being inverted, innit? Bellerin, fucking hell, Bellerin, man. Ref, that's a yellow as well. Apologies for my language. That was another hospital pass, potentially. It's literally called a hospital pass because those tackles are the ones that get your teammate's leg broken. Look how much better Saka looks on the left-hand side today. And him and Pepe have worked it very well. I thought that was a pen there. I'm always going to say that. It wasn't a pen, but it's a logical time now. I just want anything. We're playing better, but we're not threatening them. Odegaard, show us something. Show us some Real Madrid stuff. It's a corner. Maybe, yeah, man. If William comes on, I'm calling it a night. Psh, broski, myth. Do you know what? I'll have his support, you know? This be a wonderful time to get your first goal. We need quality on this set piece, man. Oh, Thomas Partey might be done, people. He's done. Oh, really? Arteta, man. William, really? William, you get all my support because you're an Arsenal player, but come on, man. Come on, man. Be braver than that, man. Come on, Arteta, man. Come on, Arteta. Arteta, don't do this, man. You know more than me, and no one will shout more than me if William picks today to score, but come on, man. Partey's done. This guy was never injured until he touched Arsenal, and now, look, barely can do 90 minutes, and you're back to square one, really and truly, without Thomas Partey. Was having a good game as well, man. You know Thomas Partey's made of steel. He ain't gonna come off for no reason, so it does concern me. Bro, we knew, man. Like, you know, I'm supporting William, man. I don't know what I'll go out for this thing, but come on, Arsenal, man. Come on, William. I believe in you, William. Today you're getting your first goal, my guy. Bellerin. Matty Cash, head tennis now, people. Villa deal with the threat. Holding keeps it alive. Holding must have wanted to be a wing at one point, and he's just made a. Whoa! I thought Holding fouled his man there, but Holding. Holding with the skillers, man. Like Holding, you know. Holding's moving mad. I didn't even know he was on that holding. Shout to holding, man. Holding doing skills and that. Bro, best in training. Trust me, I don't care with that. Bro, I hope you're right, Hovik. Incoming William Masterclass. I want that as well, man. And that's damning. Every game we hope William proves us wrong. And every game it's the same. You know the rest of that. Fair play. 75 minutes, 5 seconds on the clock. Odegaard's done well there to find Pepe. Pepe's found Xhaka. We have been better in this second half. We have made more of a meal of it. Ultimately, it's not been enough. William over here, though. That's a goal kick. Firmly a goal kick. It's never a corner. Can't lie to you. Willock starts. Big up Joe Willock. I've got that game recorded. Hopefully he scores, man. Willock incoming goal coming, people. Willian is the only Arsenal player that doesn't divide opinion. Is he though? Because I mean, you look at they're making it. Aaron Ramsey will be coming on for Aston Villa. But is it though? Because you've got Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, and Tierney. Everyone can unanimously agree that they're good. So I don't necessarily think that's true. Although I do get your point. You know, everybody can unanimously agree an opinion on Williams. I think we know how that one goes. 76 minutes on the clock, people. Willian left wing. I don't know how. Personally, I don't get how if you're chasing a game, you bring on a player that hasn't scored, how that's going to help you. But I really want, you know, Arteta to prove to me again why he's the manager, and I'm just waffling on YouTube with Willian obviously scoring. But it ain't going to happen. We're losing our discipline now. And speaking of that, Xhaka's done all right today by his own standards. There's a cheap foul against Grealish. Bro, he's forget all of them. He's stalling my career as an Arsenal fan. He's killing me. He's killing me. He's stressing me out, man. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I do think fans have a bit too much venom for Willian. But for those of you fans like myself that are applying balance, he's not good enough, man. 76 minutes, 53 seconds on the clock, people. So it's long, man. I don't understand, my guy, why Martinelli's not on. You're chasing a game. You need that infectious nature. Look at not even getting at Willian. But does Willian, and I want to be wrong, but does Willian look like a man that's going to get you a goal right now? Is Willian going to breed urgency into the team right now? I need to see some galvanization. I'm even a bit disappointed in Aubameyang in that regard. I want to see you rallying up the teammates. Like, no matter how long is left on the clock and no matter how nervous you're getting, you keep going. It's going to be a disappointing result, but we can hope for a draw at this moment in time. Gabriel's done quite well defensively today, and we've dealt with the threat. The man in question, for right or wrong reasons, Willian is giving it to his Brazilian compatriot in Gabriel, and Gabriel will try to advance. He's tried to pick out a ball forward to Aubameyang. It hasn't worked out. Simple as that. John McGinn's kept it alive, and Gabriel, the man in question, again, will get that under control. Saka's not looking where he's passing. He's put us under pressure here, and he's here with Ollie Watkins. He's found Grealish. This is Saka's fault if something happens. Good save from Matt Ryan. Bloody good save from Matt Ryan. Saved Saka's bacon. Saved Saka's bacon, you know. It's Bukayo Saka, so it's all right. We're going to have a little less energy. Speaking of that, William, what's going on, boys? What's going on? Gabriel saving bacons again. William, what are you doing? I'm sorry, people. It's a bit like Gordon Ramsay when he's talking to children versus men, innit? With Saka's mistake versus my reaction to Williams. Apologies. Xhaka, Smith Rowe, Halen colleague on his left-hand side in Bukayo Saka there. 78 minutes on the clock, people. 36 seconds. Arsenal 0. Aston Villa 1. Saka hit some step overs, delivered a good ball into the box. We're not really going to beat Mings to the ball in the air, but it's falling to Saka again. Saka's tried to swipe it in. Williams in possession, people. William has evaded his man. William. Oh, that looked a bit more troubling than could have been. There's something in this game for us, man. Look at Aston Villa. They're just camping now. Saka, that's a free kick, ref. Come on. Yellow card, something. As you can see, I'm desperate. I'm just calling for stuff for the sake of it, man. Bringing out William is the white flag moment. Rubbish game, but great content. I appreciate that. Your streams make these games more enjoyable. I appreciate that. Williams doing what Williams does. Fair play. Nice way of putting it. Granit Xhaka wins it. And it's falling to Gabriel. Just when you want Aubameyang. I can't lie. Good dark arts from Martinez. Dark arts, wasting time at any given possibility. And I bet you we still don't get the 4 minutes I think we should be due at added time. Obviously, if Arsenal get signed out of this game, don't need to be that. Bro, Martinez, Matt Ryan's done his thing. Matt Ryan's done what he can do today. He's shown he's a good shot stopper. The goal's not his fault. If it stays like this, he's probably my man of the match. Barkley's vexed about being subbed. He kicked the thing of water. Personally, I think he was playing quite good. As a manager, I don't mind my players boning out that they've been subbed, but whine your neck in a bit. I like to see that, really and truly. Arsenal will only be great again when Stan Kroenke leaves this football club. Right, Barkley is vexed. Barkley's fuming. Bro, call for anything. I'm one of them Sunday League players. I call for anything. The ball could blatantly come off my hand in the penalty box and I'm screaming free kick. You don't know until you call it. And like in Sunday League, I'm sure these Premier League referees are impressionable. The more you moan for something, the more they'll think, oh, I'm being unfair, man. I got to give them something. Shaky playing out from the back from us. You know, first shaky bit from Matt Ryan and Cole, but we've got away with it. I've seen Smith Rowe and Odegaard swapping positions quite frequently in the second half. That's a glimpse to how both can be integrated. Or, you know, I've seen ways as to how one can play, and you're seeing it now. I don't know who I should blame. Willian for losing the ball or Xhaka for believing to play it to Willian. 9 minutes on the clock, people. 81 minutes, 13 seconds. Trust me. Whole club, my guy, just a fan. I think some serious questions need to be asked about Arteta and the board. Let's keep it real. Facts. I think I'm only looking at Arteta for the subs really today, because the Willian ones just changed it for me. I think the players will like Wolves. I don't think it's really an Arteta thing. I think there's only so much Arteta can tell players, you know. You lot are grown men. You know, like I said before the game, people, I said, we need to show mentality. If I'm one of these players, I'm thinking how we lost this game last year. I think the only thing I'm looking at him is the subs. I think Smith Rowe could have come off, but I'm reaching because he's doing all right. Odegaard and Smith Rowe have given the ball away cheaply, and it's here with Ollie Watkins. Bro, people, we're so lucky. We're so lucky Watkins hasn't made it 2-0 there. It's glistened past the near post. Matt Ryan done a lot for us today, rooted to the spot. We were at his mercy, and Watkins should have a second. To be fair with you, I can't disagree with the Willian substitution. You know, Willian should have come off. Laka should have come off. Laka could have come off. Willian shouldn't have come off. The only one I could say is Willian. I don't think it's an Arteta thing today. I think it's the players, man. Players have again made stupid mistakes. Players again didn't start the game in the way. You know, we're either starting games well and not ending it well, or we're starting slowly and ending stronger, people. $83 minutes. Saka. Odegaard might get his debut goal. Odegaard, keep it down. If he keeps that down, that's his first Arsenal goal, people. We're not going to get too many. It's not our day, man. It's not our day. He's looked lively in his little cameo. Saka's looked better at left back. Good link-up play between the Haylen boys, Saka and Smith Rowe. Eventually it gets to Odegaard. He wraps his left foot around it. Just too much. Gets under it way too much. We've done better in the second half, but ultimately, you know, we've huffed and puffed. So again, you know, breaking down teams. And like I said to you lot previously, this is why it goes deeper than just needing creative players, because you lot all said, you can't just rely on Smith Rowe, and we've got Smith Rowe. We don't need more creators. You need movement. As much as you need number 10s and number 8s, you need movement. Both of them are on that field. There's a lack of movement. You know, they're just crowding us out. I can't lie. Big up Dean Smith tactically, bro. Look, they've got straight up looking like a back five now. You know, the midfield is just sitting deep. Grealish is doing his thing, moving like Ragnar and that. You know, leading the Vikings to a massive victory over Arsenal, potentially doing the double over us, you know. Arsenal are hitting new lows in terms of negative statistics against Aston Villa if we do lose this game. Rob Holding done all right today, to be fair with you. Apart from maybe his, I can't even. Every other part is reactionary. Cedric switched on, it doesn't happen. Granit Xhaka, Holding caught lacking. Holding just fouled a man. Ollie Watkins now, it's 3v1. Got the experience to hold it up. And the man you don't want it to go to in Jack Grealish gives it back to Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins, that's too easy. Too easy. Another good save from Matt Ryan, but that's too easy from Rob Holding. What the actual hell? You know, you know exactly what he wants to do. Matt Ryan saving bare man's bacon. We're looking shaky defensively. Shaky defensively. You know, in fact, that's my only positive of today, really. You know, Matt Ryan's done all right. And I think Odegaard, you know, it's not his debut, but, you know, you get what I mean. Look decent. Other than that, it's poor, man. You know, better in the second. Same old issues. And this is what I told you, people. All that talk of turning the corner, new contracts for these guys is crazy. That's why I can't understand when certain teammates are coming out and saying players have nothing to prove. You lot have it to prove to yourselves every day. You lot are not Arsenal footballers consistently. It's all good turning it on when if you played Brighton tomorrow, you're losing. You played Brighton at the right time. Willian's doing quite well to link some 1-2s here, and I think Willian is fouled there. To be fair with you, I think Willian's fouled there. I actually think Willian's fouled there. Willian's been done dirty there. Fair play. It is what it is. Holding probably is looking knackered. He's been trying to do step overs and them things there. And I think we can all see with Matt Ryan, he's a shot stopper. But this is, he's done all right. This is what I'm seeing from a cool number 2. He's done all right. He's showing why we wanted him to play. And to be fair to you, he's had fitness issues. He's only trained the past 2 days. That tells me a lot about your character. When you're called upon, you're doing what you need to do. I don't think you can blame him for the goal. I'm not here to say he's the best goalkeeper in the world and all those things, but you have to give a man credit where due. Bellerin's been sold. Come on, boys. 4 minutes left. Odegaard to Pepe. Pepe does well there. Holding. Can we skip out certain players now? Saka, get wider for me, please, Saka. Saka, get wider. Thank you, Xhaka. Saka in possession now. Take him on, Saka. Willian, don't mess it up. It's depressing because like I said, in the first half, you just can't see who's going to score, man. Bellerin, like for a right back, I've never seen one right back so central, man. I know Arteta's probably telling him to do that, but bloody hell, man. You're a fullback. Why are you always in that? Like, why are you almost playing like a centre mid? And it's not a Cancelo thing. Like, it's not a that thing, like the City one. If it was that, by all means. And I can't lie, I got to see at least 4 minutes because once again, Martinez with the dark arts, people. Just eating up time. Fantastic game management. Dark arts. Bro, we do this to us. This is why I tell fans and tell men, you don't know what Arsenal's turning up. You can't draw too many conclusions. Mings got man of the match. Think that's a bit. He's a candidate. I think Cons has been better than him, fair play. But maybe Mings, Mings has cleared a couple shots in the second half that might be giving it to him. I think Mings has been good. I think McGinn's been good. I think Barkley's been good. Watkins away from his goals been good. He's tracked back a lot. Aubameyang's lost out here, and the young Ramsey can advance, and he might get his first goal against Arsenal. It's a tame effort from the young Ramsey, but a bit of confidence. And Arsenal can break here. Bukayo Saka in possession. 88 minutes, 42 seconds, people. It's now or never territory. Granit Xhaka. Willian. Xhaka. Another test failed, man. Really, it's looking like that. I said, can we go to a team that's beating us? It's another trip up the whatever M-way to a Midlands-based club and losing. Crazy. That's looking like a fucking hell. Is that offside? That has to be offside. If that's not offside, and that's a foul. Arteta, I don't really rate the smiling and the hands on heads. You need to think of a decision, my guy, man. Bro. Come on, ref. How is that not a foul? He's not going for the ball. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, man. We lose against ourselves, but he's part of that. And what scares me, if Bellerin's going to say that in public, then they're obviously talking about it in private. So why is it not being addressed? You know, it's another test we failed, people. You know, it's another test ultimately that we failed. Odegaard in possession. You know, the test for me. You know, like I said, tests. You know, simply like, can you beat an unbeaten? Can you beat a top performing side into the final 5 minutes, people? So I thought 4 minutes. We've actually got 5. It's now or never territory. Xhaka to Willian. Can we win from winning positions? From losing positions, sorry. So many tests, you know. We haven't learned. And congratulations to Villa. They're on the verge of doing the double. You know, can we break down units? It's mad, man. Aubameyang off the pace. Saka. One last corner. Nope, we're not getting that corner. It's going to be a throw-in. In fact, no, it's not. William will keep it in, people. 4 minutes left. The 91st minute now. 4 minutes left. February is being quite unkind to us, people. Gabriel in possession. Advances with it. Oh, Odegaard, come on. Oh, and Martinez is just going to eat that. And see, the reaction's meant to be now, isn't it? There's no time for that right now. When are we going to put that? Let's put that to 2:40. Apologies, people. To be fair to you, we would have thought the game be done by now. But it's disappointing right now from an Arsenal's fan perspective. Very disappointing. It's just Odegaard can't do much with it. It's over, man. We can't. Granit Xhaka. I've given up, people. I just want the game to be done now. It is what it is. But I don't want these boys to give up. Shout out to Dean Smith. Saka tries to advance. Xhaka to hold him. Bellerin. Why is Bellerin so narrow, fam? Bellerin to Pepe. Doesn't help him much with the pass he's giving. Pepe. Holding. Xhaka. Saka. And I said, when these defeats come, how are we going to react? We're not reacting so far. Pepe. That was dead. And what's Bellerin doing, man? Get closer to it. Oh, can we just get 15 million for this guy in the summer? Grealish. To be fair with you, Xhaka, that's a foul you didn't have to give, man. And that's the only thing you can get at him, man. That's the only thing I can see you getting at. You can't justify leaving Martinelli out. I don't criticize the Aubameyang one, but people might. But only really Martinelli not coming on. And for Willian. This is a mad thing, man. And this is a big month from us, you know. You got Leicester and City to come. You got Benfica to come. This is games that'll make or break your season. Games that will make or break your season, people. Picture, I told you, look, the picture will suddenly change, you know. The picture will suddenly change when you get these defeats and drop points. Pepe, we might have one last effort, people. It's a corner. Matt Ryan might as well go up there. Last kick of the I say last kick of the game, but it's not. Odegaard, it's a lovely ball. Credit to Pepe. At least, you know what? A couple men have gone down fighting. It's a case of bare sixes. Odegaard, decent corner. Again, we're not going to beat them in the air. They're a well-drilled unit. Never a foul. Come on, ref, man. He's not. His head is getting up, bro. It's done. It's done. It's done. Credit to Grealish. More dark arts. Milking it. Milking it. Nothing happened to you, rude boy. Nothing happened to you. The ball hit you in your face, man. Nothing happened to Doddy, man. Your ball's never hit you in your head. And Grealish has picked up a yellow card. I don't blame him. He's wasting time. I respect that. I respect it. It's dark arts. He's just going, what's that free kick for? He knows he won't be given a second yellow for any verbal. And he knows that's eating up the game. Psychological stuff, people. Grealish has 10 yellow cards. Madman. That was so shit. What the fuck was that free kick? What was that? Xhaka. Last kick of the game. Need a bit of magic. Out here on the left-hand side with Smith Rowe. It's got to go in there. Xhaka's pull it in. Gabriel's try to keep it alive. It's out there and it's done now. It's done. Well done, Aston Villa. You man did your thing. It's another game where we've defeated ourselves. You know, we defeated ourselves. Credit to them. They bounced back. You know, the mentality is different. Mentality is different. You know, both teams came into this on a defeat. That's it, man. That's Europe gone. Absolutely gone, man. People, just check out the pinned message, man. We've lost in it. Arteta's giving it to the ref. We can't just sit here talking about the ref because without us, it's another game where man are switching off. Man are switching off. Having doubts, can't lie. Another stupid goal. Heap of trash. Threw the FA Cup away for this. It's mad, people. We're 10th now. You could have made ground on Spurs. Could have made ground on hella teams. It is what it is, people. But like I said, people, in just over 10 minutes, we'll be reacting to the game more so in real time. So yeah, man, check out the pin message. But for now, people, I'm out of it. Please make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already.